This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network. This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Gary Rowe Stadium here on Post Road, where the Carl Albert Titans this evening are taking on the Mean Green Muskogee Ruffers from the eastern side of the state. About a 2.5-hour drive east of here and up 69, and you'll hit Muskogee if you haven't ever been there. It's a pretty nice little town. So we're excited to have you with us this evening. The Muskogee Ruffers come in 2-0, having beat Enid 28-26 and Putnam City last week 47-3. Carl Albert Titans come in 1-1, having fallen to Coweta, and then taking on the crosstown rival Midwest City last week and winning that game here at home. We're excited to have you with us. We jump up in class a little bit with the Muskogee Ruffers. They are a 6A2 division team, and we are ready to have our countdown to kickoff brought to you by Champion Plumbing. Don't settle for less. Call the champs. We're going to take a little break, and we'll be back with you, tell you a little bit about the weather and what's going on this evening, right here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Here at Champion Plumbing, we grew up under these lights, so we know what hard work and dedication really means. Because to us, being the best is about helping our community when they need us most. It's about giving our all on every play and every job. Being your hometown champs means being part of a team that succeeds together. So every time you call, you get nothing but our best. And that's what makes us Champion Plumbing.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others. Join the fight.
We come from different backgrounds, with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Football Network, where at this time we're going to have our keys to the game brought to you by Frost Auto Repair. Come to Frost Auto Repair for all your general repair and maintenance needs. We service most all makes and models and strive to provide the best prices and customer experience for you at 2429 South Douglas Boulevard in Midwest City. That's Frost Auto Repair. All right, Coach Goff, keys to the game this week. As we look forward to this Muskogee Ruffer team, and we've watched them in their warm-ups, and, that Jamarian Ficklin, we're probably going to say his name quite a few times tonight. Yep. He comes into the game 31 of 48 in 2 games, 561 yards, 6 touchdowns. So the defensive backfield is going to be challenged. We expect them to stand up firm this evening. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. I thought one of the keys to the game was trying to contain him in some way, shape, or form. The more I watched film on him this week, that's going to be tough. And he's just a sophomore.
That's right, he is.
Which means
yeah, I looked down the line after I saw this, and he threw for 2,300 yards last year.
Did he really? As a freshman?
As a freshman.
Wow.
And that was them going 2-8, and he still threw that many yards. Yeah. I mean, I think it was only 18 touchdowns, so that's the difference. He's got 6 already this year. So we're going to see a lot of Jamarian Ficklin. One of the things that I talked to when I talked to the coaches this week was they see him also as a runner. He just hasn't had to.
Right.
So I think he can, but he's got very few yards at this point.
Well, but, they had their baptism under fire last week with number 10 running the ball.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, I mean, if this kid's as good as him, then and he can throw the ball that well, we're in trouble.
That's right.
But I think we have a chance to contain him, make him throw the ball. If you can make a team one-dimensional, you can do some things defensively in the secondary that will help. Absolutely.
Well, my next key to the game is one that I took from Gary Rose, and I've heard him say it many, many times. That first week or even the night of a game, I've heard him actually in the huddle on the field say, okay, boys, we're going to kick this one in the creek and we're going to move on. And so I say we have to kick the Midwest City game in the creek and move on. You cannot live on what you just did. You've got to live on what you're getting ready to do. And so I hope that we're not looking back, and I hope that we don't think, hey, we've got this. We beat Midwest City, and now we're ready to roll. So we need to kick it in the creek and move on.
Yeah, I don't think we'll do that. I think we'll, again, the coaches have prepared them all week for what Muskogee does, and Muskogee's a very good football team, and they'll rise to the occasion.
I believe so, too. My third key to the game is to continue working the fundamentals. In many ways, Coweta, Midwest City, Muskogee, and then next week Elk City, those are all just preseason games. Those are all warm-up games to get ready to play district. And so we've got to continue to work on the fundamentals, and one of those fundamentals is clean play. And actually I went and noticed on the board that we have down in the locker room area, one of the things that they have on the board now is no unsportsmanlike conduct calls, and so that you get a mark for that game. And we had no unsportsmanlike conduct calls at the Coweta game, but we did last week, and so we want to clean that up. So clean play, work together as a team. There's you're an OSU fan, and I'm an OU fan. And that works out really well because that way we never get on either side. It just is that way. But one of the things that I love is I love Bob Stoops standing up last year saying no person is bigger than the team. No person is bigger than the OU team. And I think that's important, especially in high school athletics. No person out here is bigger than the team. And so we want to work together as a team, and we want to get better every down.
Very good.
So those are just the fundamentals.
Yes, and I totally agree. No person is any bigger or better than the team. The team comes first. Mm-hmm. You mentioned Coach Rose a little while ago, and he always said that. Mm-hmm. It didn't matter if you were Johnny Bazell or Santee Jackson or whatever.
Exactly.
You were no bigger than the whole team.
That's right.
I have a key.
All right, I'm ready. Tell us your keys.
They have a really good running back, too. Not only do they have a really good quarterback, but they have a really good running back. He's number 21. His name's Tolbert.
Right, Brandon Tolbert.
And he's 5'8", 205. He's a little bowling ball type guy. And once he gets going, he's kind of tough to bring down.
Absolutely. I didn't realize he was that short, but I guess that's what it says, isn't it? 5'8", 205.
5'8", 205.
And he's a senior, so he knows what he's doing back there.
Yes, sir.
A guy like that, he'll just pound you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, when we used to have kids like that, if we ever had a kid like that, he might get the ball 25, 30 times a game.
Mm-hmm.
I have one more key.
Yep.
And that's for the Titans to stay healthy.
Absolutely.
I looked down there a little while ago, and there were 8 guys walking with either a limp or a sling or something. We need to stay healthy. And we've got a couple of kids that are kind of dinged up anyway.
That's right.
We need to come out of this more healthy.
We lost a quarterback the first series of the first game, and we've had several other injuries, some on the field and some off the field injuries that held people out of games. And you're absolutely right. We need to stay healthy. And, we've got some guys that are just dinged up as well.
Yeah.
And
there goes one right there.
Yeah, that's right. They've got some guys that are just dinged up. So we definitely want to stay healthy. Well, those are your keys to the game, brought to you by Frost Auto Repair. Come to Frost Auto Repair for all your general repair and maintenance needs. We service most all makes and models and strive to provide the best prices and customer experience for you. Come to Frost Auto Repair at 2429 South Douglas Boulevard in Midwest City. We'll be back with you here in just a few moments with our starting lineups, and we will see you on the other side. This is your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Here at Champion Plumbing, we take pride in taking care of our community. When we hit the road, we're fully prepared to solve your plumbing issues. We're family owned, and we are the standard for plumbing service. With a team full of champions, being the best plumbers in Oklahoma is just part of the job. So when we show up, you can rest easy, knowing that whatever the issue may be, we can handle it and make you a happy Champion customer. Contact Champion Plumbing today.
We come from different backgrounds, with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others. Join the fight.
Here at Champion Plumbing, we grew up under these lights, so we know what hard work and dedication really means. Because to us, being the best is about helping our community when they need us most. It's about giving our all on every play and every job. Being your hometown champs means being part of a team that succeeds together. So every time you call, you get nothing but our best. And that's what makes us Champion Plumbing.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Sports Network on your countdown to kickoff, brought to you by Champion Plumbing. Don't settle for less. Call the champs. I want to share with you our starting lineups, brought to you by Triple Elite. Find world-class designs and hot new styles at Triple Elite with our starting lineups. Your Carl Albert offensive lineup, starting at left tackle, is number 60, Tanner Norman. Starting at left guard, number 72, Gary Ray. Starting at center, number 51, Trayton Holland. Starting at right guard, number 50, Easton Collier. And at right tackle, number 52, Brock Johnson. And tight end this evening, number 85, Caleb Cornell. Your outside receivers, number 7, Trey Washington. Number 8, Ryan Ray. And that running back is number 21, Xavier Robinson. And your quarterback this evening is number 3, Cash Ferris, and your other wideout is number 5, Tayshawn James. Now for the Muskogee Rougher offense. At left tackle, number 57, Wesley Harvey. Left guard, number 72, Jace Garrett. At center, number 73, Braden Henry. At right guard, number 74, Vernon Pepe Akata. We're going to say that about 50 times tonight and maybe have it down once. And number 54 at right tackle, Tayon Brewer. Wide receiver, number 8, Caden McGee. At your other side, wide receiver, number 3, Jaden Bell. At Your tight end is number 28, Anthony Watson. And at quarterback is number 1, Jamarian Ficklin. And your running back's number 21, Brandon Tolbert. Your Carl Albert defense this evening. At your defensive end is number 52, Brock Johnson. Defensive tackle, number 77, Emerson Williams. Your defensive tackle coming on the right side is number 64, A.J. Mason. And your defensive end on the right side is number 15, Caden Davis. Cornerbacks this evening, number 7, Trey Washington. Cornerback on the other side, number 6, Tristan Haynes. At your will linebacker position is number 10, Easton Harless. Mike linebacker, number 22, Cody Longstreet. Your Sam linebacker, number 20, Caden Longstreet. And at free safety, number 5, Tayshawn James. For your Muskogee defense, at nose guard, number 77, Arion Parrish. At right tackle, number 74, Vernon Pepiakita. At left end, number 54, Tayon Brewer. At right side end, number 35, Jeremy Collins. Your will linebackers, number 6, Deshaun Smith. Your middle linebackers, number 27, Terrion Houston. Your Mike linebacker is number 21, Brandon Tolbert. At cornerback on the left side, number 3, Jaden Bell. On the right side, number 5, Martell Bolden. At free safety is number 20, Dayon Bowler. And your strong safety is number 19, Jaron Riggs-Brown. And those are your starters for the Carl Albert Titans and your Muskogee Ruffers. So, Coach Goff, we talked a little bit about this just way early before we even put our headsets on. But I ask you, because you've been around the program much longer than I don't believe we've ever played the Muskogee Ruffers.
No, I don't believe we have either. I was trying to think, after you mentioned that, I was trying to think if we'd ever had an opportunity to even play them. Like, we went east one year back in the middle 90s, and we didn't even play them then. So they've always been a class higher than us, and they were on the east side of the state.
Yep. They're that town, and I told you, I spent my sophomore year there. They've got 2, at that time it was junior highs, and the 1 high school. And it's a big high school. So there are, they've always been a class above up in 6A. And so we're excited to have the opportunity to play up a little bit. And you have a little bit of history with their coach, Travis Hill. This is his 2nd season. And you say he had been coaching previously at what school? At
Tulsa
East Central.
Yeah. Back when we were playing some on the east side of the state, we of course played the East Central a few times. And then in the playoffs, we always played. It seemed like we always matched up against Tulsa East Central. He was a very good football coach. East Central at the time had many of the more experienced, the top players in Tulsa.
Okay.
And they were really good.
Now, was it the 2013 championship that we played East Central in Stillwater?
In the finals?
Yeah.
It's 2012.
2012.
Yes, sir.
That's right, 2012. That's right. It was 2013 was the year my son graduated. But that was the 2012 season.
Yeah,
absolutely.
They were 13-0. They were, again, very well, and Travis was there, and they were very well coached, and we were on a roll at that time. We had strung together like 7, and that was the 7th in a row for a state championship, and it was just a wonderful experience.
That was also a year. Didn't we start out pretty poorly?
We were 1-5.
That's right. Okay. That's what I remember.
I would say that was pretty poor.
Yeah, I'd say that was pretty poor. All right. Well, that's a little bit about the background and how we know this coach and us having the opportunity to play the Muskogee Ruffers this evening. So we'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, and we are having our countdown to kickoff brought to you by Champion Plumbing. Don't settle for less. Call the champs. Our kickoff this evening is brought to you by CrossFit Complete, a community dedicated to the daily pursuit of fitness excellence and serving others. In doing so, we strive to give our members the best hour of their day. Contact CrossFitComplete.com. We've got 5 minutes and 52 seconds left before the beginning of the game, and so we're going to take another short break, and we'll be back with you here in just a moment for our kickoff and our coin toss here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Here at Champion Plumbing, we grew up under these lights, so we know what hard work and dedication really means. Because to us, being the best is about helping our community when they need us most. It's about giving our all on every play and every job. Being your hometown champs means being part of a team that succeeds together. So every time you call, you get nothing but our best. And that's what makes us Champion Plumbing.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others. Join the fight.
We come from different backgrounds, with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
Here at Champion Plumbing, we take pride in taking care of our community. When we hit the road, we're fully prepared to solve your plumbing issues. We're family owned, and we are the standard for plumbing service. With a team full of champions, being the best plumbers in Oklahoma is just part of the job. So when we show up, you can rest easy, knowing that whatever the issue may be, we can handle it and make you a happy Champion customer. Contact Champion Plumbing today.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, where the band is playing the alma mater, and the captains are on their way out this evening for both Muskogee and Carl Albert. Your coin toss is brought to you by the Game Lounge, where tabletop gaming and community meet, located at 351 North Air Depot Boulevard, Suite M, Midwest City. Call 405-760-7164. Sounds like a kind of an interesting place, that Game Lounge, where you can just go and play table games and then leave. So
I thought it was interesting that we had the owner here last week.
Absolutely.
He kind of gave us a little synopsis of what you can do there.
That's right.
And you don't even have to clean up after yourself.
No, you just get up and leave.
That's a cool thing.
Captains for tonight game, number 72, Gary Ray. Number 85, that's Caleb Cornell. I'm looking there, got his shirt pulled up. I believe it's number 5.
Tayshawn James.
That would be Tayshawn James. And then number, boy, I can't tell. He's got his shirt pulled all the way up to his shoulder pads, and I can't see his number. So, anyway, our captains are coming onto the field for the coin toss. On the other side of the ball, Coach Goff, do you have those? Number
3, Jaden Bale. Number 21, Brandon Tolbert. Number 72 is Jace Garrett. And number 1. That would be
Jamarian Ficklin.
Ficklin.
There we go. That was number 21 there for Carl Albert. So that's Xavier Robinson that had his shirt pulled all the way up. So we can see it from the backside.
A little, I don't know if this kid's related to when I was coaching at Dale City. We were playing in the quarterfinals, I think, and we were playing Muskogee, and they had the back of the year. His last name was Bell from Muskogee, and he was quite the running back. I don't know if this number 3 Jaden Bell is kin to him or not, but possibility.
Well, you know, Bell is a pretty good running back name.
Yeah,
so.
there were a few down in Clinton.
Yeah,
that could run a little bit.
Yeah. All right. Our coin toss honorary man tonight is our resource officer here at Carl Albert, Sergeant Trey Fisher. We're glad to have him in our school. Our instant replay is going to be brought to you this evening by Fathom Realty. J.R. Rowlett, call 405-445-8971. So they are getting the instructions in the middle of the field. We don't have our sideline reporter this evening, so we can't hear all of this, but basically he's telling them, okay, you can't, it's kind of like Larry Moe and Curly. You can't punch them in the eyes. You can't pull on their ears.
Yep.
So.
It's interesting that Trey's out there. I had Trey in class back in like 2000, 99, 2000, somewhere around in there. And then I've known his mom and dad for a long time also.
Here he goes. He's going to flip the coin, and he does. And if Carl Albert wins, he'll be the hero tomorrow. And if they lose the coin toss, then Muskogee actually won the coin toss, and they've chose to defer to the second half. And so Carl Albert will take the ball. We're going to see which way they're going to be going now.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, so Carl Albert will be defending the north end zone. And there is a little bit of a breeze this evening coming a little bit out of the southeast. It is very, very light. I don't think it's going to really affect anything this evening as far as throwing or catching. And so that is your coin toss brought to you by the Game Lounge, where tabletop gaming and community meet, located at 351 North Air Depot Boulevard, Suite M, Midwest City. Call 405-760-7164. Well, now we're going to be waiting for the run out here, and we're going to have the opportunity to see the Muskogee Ruffers come out first, led by their cheerleaders coming out of their Ruffer blow-up toy on the north end of the field. And then your Carl Albert Titans are going to break through the banner here, running from north to south. This evening, you can tell there on your screen, all of the student section is wearing some fluorescent work crew gear. And this is their way of just saying you come to work when you come here to Carl Albert, and this is the home of champions. They're led out there by our Titan mascots and our Titan flag crew.
Looks like we gained a mascot, Coach.
It looks like we did.
There was one the first week, and there was two last week, and now there's
three. Well, we may have, if we go all the way to state, we could have 13 mascots by the time we get done. Yeah. So, well, your kickoff is going to be brought to you by CrossFit Complete, a community dedicated to the daily pursuit of fitness excellence and serving others. In doing so, we strive to give our members the best hour of their day. Contact CrossFit Complete at CrossFitComplete.com. Well, that is our countdown to kickoff. And our countdown to kickoff is brought to you by Champion Plumbing. Don't settle for less. Call the champs. We're going to start out this first quarter with our first quarter sponsor, Mr. Ben Osinga. Ben Osinga Insurance for your life and home insurance needs. Call Ben at 405-733-4400. We're getting ready for the kickoff. Okay, we're coming back. All right. Looks like doing the kicking for the Ruffers is also number 1, and that's Jamarian Ficklin. The quarterback's going to be doing the kicking is the way it looks.
I think he punts also, Coach.
Okay.
I saw him warming up. And he was doing a pretty good job.
Well, there's, and I don't guess he has to have anybody line up with him. He can throw the ball, pass it, catch it himself, run down the field.
All he's got to do is get somebody to protect him for a little bit. But he, in watching their kickoff game against Enid and Putnam North, or Putnam City, he does kind of like what we do. He kind of kicks it a high onside, but he did have a capability of kicking it deep one time, and he kicked it over the kid's head. So we'll see what happens. Looking for a high onside to the right.
And that's exactly what it's going to be. And caught there at the 21-yard line. He's across the 25 out to the 30. And he's going to push up to the 35, and he tries to get outside. He's going to get pushed out of bounds out there at about the 38, 39-yard line. So good field position to start out for the Carl Albert Titans.
I think that was number 7, Trey Washington. I think. No, probably number 6.
I was going to say, I think
Haynes.
It might have been, Tristan Haynes. First and 10, the ball's at the 39-yard line. 2 men split to the left, 2 to the right. Xavier Robinson's in the backfield. Cash Ferris in at quarterback. Be a handoff there to Robinson. Robinson's going to go right up the middle. He's going to push up for about 3 to 4 yards. Going to move the ball up to the 43-yard line.
I would say they were in a standard 4-3 set, but it looked like they had a straight nose that time. So if they have a straight nose, then on the weak side, they have to have a 5 technique or a 4 technique, which is different.
2 men split to the left, and we've got a timeout here. Looks like
equipment problem.
Yeah, a little equipment issue. 2nd down and 5 to go. That ball is up just inside the 44. And they're going to
the game is Ryan Ray.
Take Tayshawn off and put Ryan Ray in and see if we can get his helmet fixed and put him back in. 2 men to the right, 2 to the left. Same set. Xavier Robinson in the backfield. This time Ferris is going to toss it out over here. And that was well defended there by number 20 for the Ruffers.
Bowler. He read it before the
He actually did. He was breaking on the ball. Deion Bowler.
I'm sure Coach Johnson saw that, and they'll probably be able to take advantage of that a little bit later on.
3rd down and 5. Same formation, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Robinson in the backfield with Ferris. Ferris takes the snap. This time he's going to back up. He's got time. He's going to throw it deep across to number 5. And he was hit right there. That was number 19, Jaron Riggs-Brown, that got to the receiver early. And that's going to be a pass interference call there on the Ruffers. And that'll move the ball from the 44.
That was just a go route by Tayshawn. He got behind him, and Cash threw it about as far as he could.
He's going to move move the ball down to the 41-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Titans.
Muskogee 41, where it's 1st down, Carl Albert.
This time 1 to the left, tight end on the left side, 2 to the right. Going to hand it off. Nope, he's going to pitch it out here. Is overthrown out there. Intended for Caden Godot.
Pass intended for Caden Godot.
That was number 3, Jaden Bell there with the defense for the Muskogee Ruffers. Going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for Carl Albert at the Ruffer 41. Tight end left. This time Ferris moves out to the right. He pitches it out there to Robinson. Robinson's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. He's going to keep pushing and dragging players. He's going to get inside the 40 down to about the 37-yard line. So 4 yards picked up on the play brings up 3rd and 6.
Robinson is good for a 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6.
Well, I don't know if that's just supposed to be a quick pitch or not, but he needs to be able – well, I say he needs to. I'd like to see him, the quarterback, make somebody commit before he pitches.
Right. Get a commit and then pitch, yeah.
Well, they have a favorable matchup up top. Nope.
Robinson takes the ball. He gets hit in the backfield, and he's down. He's going to lose 2 yards on that play back to the 39-yard line.
That's your favorite name right there.
And there you go. That was Mr. Pepe Akata, number 74. 4th down and 8, and that brings up a punting situation here for the Titans on their first possession. They move the ball from the 39-yard line in Titan territory to the 39-yard line in the Rougher territory. Back deep for the Roughers is number 3. That's Jaden Bell. Gets the kick off, and they're going to let that go. Let it roll, roll, roll. There we go. The ball's going to go out of bounds right there about the 6-yard line. Good punt there.
Trey Washington on the punt. Probably, what, 35 yards?
Yes, sir. So Muskogee's going to take over. 9 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. Your first quarter sponsor is Ben Osinga Insurance for your life and home insurance. Call Ben at 405-733-4400. Going to hand off there to Bell. Actually, that's not Bell. He's going to come around that left side, and he gets driven out of bounds, but he's going to pick up at least 5. It's number 4, I believe.
Latravion Johnson.
Latravion.
Sophomore. 5'8", 175.
He gets up to the 12-yard line. That's 6 yards picked up, brings up 2nd and 4. Jamarian Ficklin at quarterback.
Empty back.
Empty back. He's going to pass a little quick pitch out there to that right side.
Clip.
Good block.
They didn't call it, though, did they?
They did not. Just kind of bumped him off that side. No gain on the play. The ball is still at the 12-yard line. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 4. Trey Washington in on the tackle there.
3rd and 4. Titan fans, student section, let's get up because it's third.
Got Latavian Johnson in the backfield. He's going to keep it himself this time around the right side, and he's going to get hit. He's not going to have the first down.
No. It's going to be about a yard or a yard and a half short.
That's what it looks like from here. The ball is going to be placed just outside the 15-yard line.
A little bit closer than I thought.
That was Jamarian Ficklin with the quarterback keeper. And it looks like it's going to be about well, the guy in the black hat, not the guy in the white hat, said it was first down.
Yeah, he don't know.
But
that's why he's got a black hat.
You know, the chains are right there. It doesn't take that long.
Yeah, they're going to come out and measure. Well, I sure thought he was down on about the 15.
Well, that's exactly the way it looked from here. Going to hold that ball. And he's got about 2 inches.
Yeah. 4th down and 2 inches.
4th down and 2 inches. That's right.
Travis has a dilemma. What do you do? Looks like he's going for it.
Yeah.
It's one of those deals. Even though it's down here on the 16, and they're going to call a timeout. Even though you're on the 16, they're probably going to try and draw us offside, and they're not going to call a timeout.
The line of game was not achieved. It'll be 4th and inches from the 15.
You know, if they have a bad snap, if they have a procedure penalty, I'm almost guaranteeing you our guys are going to jump.
Try not to jump. Jamarian Ficklin in at quarterback.
There they went.
He's going to go to that right side again. He's got it the first down and about 3 and 4 more.
He gets the corner turn.
Yep, he gets up across the 20 up to the 21-yard line.
When we jumped, I say jump. I don't mean jump across the line of scrimmage. We
shift
or slide our positions. We slid to an inside position on the 4 inside blockers and left the outside open.
First and 10 for Muskogee at the 21-yard line, at their own 21-yard line. Got Brandon Tolbert in the backfield with Jamarian Ficklin. He's going to drop back to pass. He throws it out here to number 3. He's got a little inside stunt, and it looks like a holding. And
there were like a magician's convention. There were like 4 flags.
I haven't heard that in a long time.
Man, there were
flags were coming out of everywhere. Okay, well that pass was completed out to about the 23-yard line, and they're talking it over right now to determine what they all saw.
Well, Carl Albert's in a cover 2 where they have a corner that will set and sink if it's a deep throw. They have halves over the top, and he just set, and the kid bubbled out, and he's just waiting for him.
Going to be I think they're going to call that it's not a 10-yard penalty. Well, actually, it is a 10-yard penalty, so it is a holding.
Yeah, I think he reached out to grab him. Like Yellow Pages. Reach out and touch someone. There he goes. Oh, here it comes.
Pitch over here to the 28.
It's a screen. It's a screen. Get off.
Gets out of bounds there at about the 25-yard line.
The runner is forced out of bounds by Tristan Haynes.
So that moves the ball from the 11 up to the 25.
For those of you who are watching, if you can see the Muskogee's huddle, you see one big head way above everybody else. He's their left tackle, number 57.
Yep.
And he is 6'7", Wesley Harvey.
2 to the left, 2 to the right. Brandon Tolbert in the backfield. Ficklin drops back to pass. He's going to push it out there to that right side again to Brandon Tolbert. He gets caught from the backside, gets hit, and then he just continues to pile forward.
He's hard to bring down.
He is 5'8", 205. You're going to have to do more than just kind of grab him with your arm. He's going to pick up the first down, goes from the 25 out to the 37-yard line. 12 yards picked up on the play, another first down for the Muskogee Roughers. So I'm seeing a little bit more of what we saw in that Enid game from Muskogee, and that was it's not a lot of downfield. There's a lot of just pitch and catch to the
dinking and dunking.
Dinking and dunking. It's number 4 in the backfield now. That's Latavion Johnson. He's going to pitch it out there to number 8. He catches the ball. Caden McGee, he gets up to the 45-yard line. So from the 37 to actually they give him to the 46 is 9 yards. Brings up second down and 1.
We were telling you he's a pretty good little passer, and he is.
Well, he's accurate. He's hitting his players. They're just standing still, really.
Right. That's exactly right.
Yep.
Here they come.
This is number 4 in the backfield. Ficklin comes up under the center. Going to hand off there to number 15 around the left side. That number 15 is Andre Beasley. Just a sweep around the side there.
Well,
the ball is up to the 49, first and 10.
It looks like they're pretty young too, Coach.
Yes, they are.
3-yard gain on the play. First and 10 from the Muskogee 49.
You got to stay with your man at this point because they're going to keep pitching. Two to the left, 2 to the right. Ficklin takes the ball. This time he keeps it right up the middle. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, picks up maybe 1 on the play, and then nothing there in the middle. So he's going to move the ball to the 50-yard line. It's going to bring up second and 9.
Emerson Williams was the first guy on the tackle. He's a junior, number 64. He did a good job. I keep hearing good things about him. If he'll just come on a little bit more.
2nd down and 9. Trips to the right, 2 to the left. Ficklin alone in the backfield. He takes the ball. He's got pressure coming from number 15. Going to be tossed out there to number 3. Man, he just finds a way. That was intended for Jaden Bell, and he caught it out there for about 5 more yards. The ball goes to the 45 in Titan territory. Brings up 3rd down and 4. There's a flag that's thrown, a little sideline warning there on Muskogee. That's their first.
Yep. Next one will be a 5-yard penalty. And then the next one's another 5-yard penalty. And then a 15-yard penalty. It goes and goes and goes. Finally, the head coach gets kicked out. No, I'm just kidding.
I think that's just what your head coach said.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah. They're going to kick me out of here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Ficklin takes the ball, drops back. He's going to take a little – that was a called draw right from the get-go.
Yep.
They spread everybody out, and Ficklin takes it up the middle for about 8 yards. Goes from the 45 down to the 38-yard line. And that's a 1st and 10. This is the 11th play of the drive, 4 first downs, and they're just moving the ball. 5 minutes and 37 seconds left.
You know, it seems as though you can't get a really good shot on Ficklin. He's either
drops back to pass.
Like that,
he goes downfield that time, and he catches it there. That was to number 8, Caden McGee. Touchdown, Muskogee. I said earlier they don't go downfield, and they don't much, but they went downfield that time for 38 yards.
Yeah. One play, 38 yards. Well, what a catch, too. It's over his outside shoulder.
Yep. Dropped it right in the basket on the dead run. No slow down, no speed up. In to do the point after try is number 12, and we don't have a name for him, or I'd tell you who it is. Ball is down, the kick is up, and it is good. And Muskogee now takes the lead 7-0 over your Carl Albert Titans. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titans Oklahoma Sports Network.
Here at Champion Plumbing, we grew up under these lights, so we know what hard work and dedication really means. Because to us, being the best is about helping our community when they need us most. It's about giving our all on every play and every job. Being your hometown champs means being part of a team that succeeds together. So every time you call, you get nothing but our best. And that's what makes us Champion Plumbing.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others. Join the fight.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, where the Muskogee Roughers have just gone 12 plays, taking up 4 minutes and 7 seconds off this first quarter clock, going 94 yards, and they score on a 38-yard touchdown pass from Ficklin to Caden McGee. And now they're lined up again here. Ficklin, the quarterback, is also the kicker for the kickoffs. Be a short kick down there. That again is picked up there by number 5. That's Tristan Haynes. No, that's Tayshawn James. Nope, actually that was number 6. That was Tristan Haynes.
Yep. about had a collision back there.
Yep.
X Robinson started dropping back, and he's not supposed to do that.
No, because it just creates confusion.
Yeah.
So Carl Albert's going to have the ball at the 37-yard line. 5 minutes and 14 seconds left. Cash Ferris in at quarterback. He takes the snap. He's going to hand off there to Xavier Robinson around that left side. Xavier's got a little bit of running room. He gets pushed out of bounds there at about the 43 or 44-yard line. So from the 37 to the 44, 7 yards picked up on the play brings up 2nd and 3.
The left defensive end for Muskogee, number 54, was in the hip pocket of the guard that was pulling the tackle, and he was just an inch or so from getting X in the backfield.
I was getting ready to say, he's fast.
Yeah.
That number 54, he's 6'7", but he's also fast.
No, that's
no,
not.
that's
the offensive guy.
That's a left tackle on offense.
Yeah.
Gonna take it again. Xavier Robinson comes around this right side. He's got plenty of people, but he just keeps moving. He's across midfield, gets knocked out of bounds there at the 49-yard line in rougher territory. They're going to give him to the 48. So that was 7 yards picked up on the play. 1st and 10 in rougher territory at the 48. Two men to the left, one to the right. Xavier Robinson in the backfield. Cash Ferris, quarterback. Cash takes the snap. This time he's going to pitch it out there to number 6, I believe.
2.
That's number 2, I'm sorry. That's Caden Godot with the reception. He's going to pick up 9 yards on the play. That's down to the 39-yard line. And that brings up 2nd down and 1.
Number 2, Caden Godot with the reception. 9-yard gain on the play brings up 2nd and 1.
Got a little dink and dunk ourselves in us there.
Yeah.
You know, Cash has got a good arm.
Here we go. Let's see what we can do with.
Here we
see
go.
What they're going to do against this.
Power set.
So they're going to line up offside.
Xavier Robinson. Xavier's going to keep it to the right side. He's going to break free across the 35.
Oh. One arm away.
That ball is going to go all the way down to the 32-yard line. Needed 1, picked up 7. 1st and 10, Carl Albert Titans.
The ball is spotted at the Muskogee 32-yard line. 1st and 10, Carl Albert.
Well, this is a pretty decent drive.
So far, so good, as they say.
That's right. Got the tight ends right. Got a bump there off the left tackle, and that's going to move the ball back 5 yards.
Wander on the turf.
He just bumped up there a little bit, and that's going to move the ball back to the 37-yard line with that penalty. Three minutes and 10 seconds left here in the first quarter. First down and 15, Xavier Robinson in the backfield. This time Ferris is going to toss it out here to the right side. Good defense there by number 3, Jaden Bell. He was on him right as the ball got to Tristan Haynes. Brings up 2nd and 15.
2nd and 15.
It's a beautiful night for football. The temperature's coming down. Feels pretty good. Two men to the right, one man to the left. Robinson in the backfield. Ferris takes the snap. This time he's going to drop back to pass. Going to throw it out here to Robinson. Robinson's going to keep it around the right side across the 35 down to about the 32 or 33. They're going to give him to the 31. So that was 6 yards picked up on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9 for the Titans.
6-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd and 9.
Muskogee's in a basic 4-3 defense. 4 down linemen, 3 linebackers, and 4 deep secondary. I think they're playing a little man-free right now.
Cash takes the snap. He's going to toss it up over the top to Trey Wash. Oh, almost.
That was
Trey
a really
Washington.
good throw.
Yeah, it was a very good throw, and Trey Washington's got 6 inches on that kid.
Yep. He should have come down with it.
4th down and 9. The ball is at the 31. Looks like there's no question here. Carl Albert's going to go for it here on 4th and 9.
4th and 9 from the Muskogee 31.
Well, we're going to have 2 split right and 2 split left.
Well, let's see where it goes. Ferris is going to keep the ball. He's going to
Right
throw it
down the
across the middle. He's got a man wide open. Touchdown, Carl Albert. Touchdown, Carl Albert.
That's what they tried to do a little earlier, but they threw it to a different guy. That's Tayshawn James. He caught it.
That's exactly right. Tayshawn James takes it. 31-yard pitch and catch from Ferris to James.
That was a really good throw. I was just so impressed. In that 2 deep secondary, like they had there, the middle's open.
That's
right where they threw it. Unless you've got somebody that'll run with Tayshawn, which I don't think they got anybody to run with him. Well, they might.
Ryan raised the holder. The ball is down. The kick is up, and it is good.
Yep.
And the Carl Albert Titans tie the score. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. It's 7-7. We'll be back with you in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titans Sports Network.
Here at Champion Plumbing, we take pride in taking care of our community. When we hit the road, we're fully prepared to solve your plumbing issues. We're family owned, and we are the standard for plumbing service. With a team full of champions, being the best plumbers in Oklahoma is just part of the job. So when we show up, you can rest easy, knowing that whatever the issue may be, we can handle it and make you a happy Champion customer. Contact Champion Plumbing today.
We come from different backgrounds with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. Your scoring recap is brought to you by Champion Plumbing. Don't settle for less. Call the champs. That was 7 plays, 63 yards, taking up 2 minutes and 44 seconds. Capped off there by a 31-yard touchdown pass from Cash Ferris to Tayshawn James. The score is tied 7-7, and Carl Albert will be kicking off for the first time this evening.
Well, as you can see, he's going to line it up over here on the right hash and kick it to the left numbers, hopefully down around where the number 20 is.
It's going to be a deep onside kick, going to be taken there by number 24. He's going to push his way around that outside. He backed up, and that's where he just got back to the line.
That's exactly what they wanted him to do. They wanted him to go sideways.
Absolutely. More time to get down there. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. The ball is at the 30-yard line. Muskogee has their now second possession of the night. Ficklin is in the backfield along with number 4, Latavion Johnson. We're going to hand off there to number 4, Latavion Johnson. He gets hit at the line of scrimmage, falls forward for 2 yards. So he's going to pick up 2 yards on the play to the 32, brings up 2nd and 8.
Tackles by number 15, Caden Davis.
He just kept spinning.
Yeah, he did. He needs to make him go the other way.
That's Ficklin still at quarterback, and number 4. Ficklin's going to keep it over here to the left side. He's going to throw the ball. That ball is on the ground.
No good. No good.
They're acting like he caught the ball. And they're saying he caught the ball all the way up here at the 44-yard line. So that's 12 yards picked up on the play and a first down for the Muskogee Ruffers.
What a good throw. What a good catch. Three's a really good player. So's one. He's a good player.
First and 10, Ruffers.
That's Jaden Bell.
Yes, sir.
In the backfield is number 4 there, Latavion Johnson. Ficklin takes the ball. He's looking to pass. He throws a little inside screen over to the right side. Great hit there.
Good job.
That was Jacques Carter.
Ja'Cory Carter immediately answers the bell. 2-yard loss in the play.
That was actually, the ball's going to stay right there at the 44, so nothing picked up. Brings up second down and 10.
Second and 10.
Coming here to the end of the first quarter. Trips to the right, one man to the left. Ficklin drops back to pass. He brings everybody in. Oh, almost. He got his hands in there, but he just couldn't keep hold of it. That's Deshaun James there with the defense. No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 10 now. 43 seconds left in the first quarter.
Well, Coach, if he'd have got that one.
Yeah, that was it.
It was 88 and out the gate.
Right.
It'd have been 44 and no more.
Through the door.
Yeah.
Fans, let's get up.
Trips to the right, 2 to the left. Empty backfield for Ficklin. Ficklin drops back to pass. He's got a little pressure. He throws it across the middle. Yeah. It's picked. He's got the ball. He's across the 50 down. Turnover, Carl Albert.
That was Tayshawn.
Tayshawn James with the pick. You're going to see that again, brought to you by Fathom Realty. J.R. Rowlett, 405-445-8971.
I think he got a little pressure on him.
He did. They just kept coming.
Coach dialed up a little Mike stunt, and Mike Backer came free, and he was wanting to get rid of the ball, and he did, right to Tayshawn James. We appreciate it.
36 seconds left here in the first quarter. Positive territory at the 48-yard line. Ferris takes the snap, hands off there to Robinson across that left side. Robinson comes back to the line of scrimmage, keeps dragging. He's going to pick up about 2.
Xavier Robinson will gain about 2 yards.
Goes from the 48 to the 46-yard line.
Muskogee 46.
Actually, they're going to place it at the 47, so 1 yard picked up on the play. Brings up second and 9.
These guys are really good at getting off blocks.
They are.
We're good as far as numbers and stuff, as far as where we're going, but they're good at getting off, and they're good tacklers.
From the 47-yard line in rougher territory, 1 man to the left, 2 to the right, and that's the end of your first quarter, where the Carl Albert Titans and Muskogee Ruffers are tied up 7-7. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Here at Champion Plumbing, we take pride in taking care of our community. When we hit the road, we're fully prepared to solve your plumbing issues. We're family owned, and we are the standard for plumbing service. With a team full of champions, being the best plumbers in Oklahoma is just part of the job. So when we show up, you can rest easy, knowing that whatever the issue may be, we can handle it and make you a happy Champion customer. Contact Champion Plumbing.
We come from different backgrounds, with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others. Join the fight.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. The Titans have the ball, 2nd and 9 here in the second quarter. Your second quarter sponsor is Champion Plumbing. Don't settle for less. Call the champs. Ferris is going to take the snap. He's going to pitch it right over here to number 6. And he's going to get knocked out of bounds there. Picks up about 6 yards on the play. That was for Tristan Haynes. Going to take it from the 47. They're going to place that ball at the 42. It's 5 yards picked up on the play, brings up 3rd and 4.
They're going to be in heavy. See if they can stop us for. Let's go.
Xavier Robinson. He's going to take the direct snap. He goes across that middle side. He's got the first down, I believe.
Yeah. Right on it.
They're going to put the ball there at the 38, which that was what he needed, was 4 yards. He picked up 4. And that's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Carl Albert Titans. That's what I'm calling. They haven't called it yet.
Oh, they get the Black Hat's not going to call it this time.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
they're going to measure.
Well, and if it's
exactly
not, it's just an inch or two short, I'm sure we're
going to power it again.
Jump in the same thing and do
That's
it again.
right. Stop this.
Yep.
Well, they're going to come out here for the measurement. Let's see what it looks like. It looks like it's just enough. But when they stretch it out, we'll know. And he's exactly 2 inches short, just like they were with the Ruffers, 2 inches short. So let's see if we can get the same response. 2 inches short, pick up 5.
That's one of those, don't get fancy.
Right.
Line up in your base heavy set, and let's go.
Here we go. We're in the heavy set. Xavier Robinson is going to take the direct snap.
Good snap. Good carry.
We're going to step back out of the way. Snap goes to Robinson. He's going to go right this time. He's going to get outside. He's across the 35. He hits the 30, 25, 20, and he's going to knock out of bounds there about the 14-yard line. They're going to give him to the 15.
He did a really good job of it. It was all clogged up or cloudy inside, and he stepped up and bounced it out. And he's quick enough, he can do that.
That's a great job there. 15 down to the 15-yard line. We are in the red zone. Dynamite Driving LLC can't get into DPS. Come test with us today. We test 7 days a week. We can test anyone with a valid Oklahoma permit, and we offer driver education classes. Call 405-467-9121. Ferris takes the snap. He's going to pull out here to pass. He reaches out, got a man there at the 13-yard line, knocked out of bounds there at about the 12. That was to Trey Washington.
Ferris pass is complete to number 7, Trey Washington.
They're going to put that all the way back at the 13, so they only picked up 2 yards on the play, brings up 2nd and 8. We are in the red zone.
It was a really good job by the offensive line. Easton Collier, Trayton Holland, Gary Ray, Tanner Norman, Brock Johnson. They're doing an excellent job.
Ferris is going to hand off to Robinson across that left side. He cuts back. He's crossed the 5. Touch. He's pounding in. Touchdown, Carl Albert. No flags on the play. That's just power football there, Coach.
Yeah, another good job. The both guards pulled, and they did just an excellent job of blocking out front. And then he saw it was clogged up outside. He cut back inside, planted his foot, went up, and dove in the end zone.
Ryan Ray, the holder, Spiewak with the point after try.
Caleb Cornell is his deep snapper.
Snap is good. The ball is down. The kick is up. And it is good. Oh, now nobody's giving us a sign. Oh, offsides from Muskogee. They declined that.
Good.
And so it is good. And so the Carl Albert Titans go on top 14-7 over the Muskogee Ruffers. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Here at Champion Plumbing, we take pride in taking care of our community. When we hit the road, we're fully prepared to solve your plumbing issues. We're family owned, and we are the standard for plumbing service. With a team full of champions, being the best plumbers in Oklahoma is just part of the job. So when we show up, you can rest easy, knowing that whatever the issue may be, we can handle it and make you a happy Champion customer. Contact Champion Plumbing today.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, where a little bit of a change from what we said. They did kick the ball. It was good, but there was offsides. Carl Albert has taken the penalty. The ball is placed at the 1.5-yard line. We're set up in the heavy set. Xavier Robinson is going to take the direct snap, and now there's another flag, and it's a delay of game on Carl Albert. I don't know how there could have been a delay of game because it's a dead clock. And even the guy in the white saying, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. He's got his hands up in the air like, I don't know. Well, okay, so now we're going to go back and we're going to, because the ball is back at the 7-yard line. And that's going to put Ryan Ray in there as the holder. Caleb Cornell is the long snapper. And Ethan Spiewak is the place kicker.
Well, that's offsides right there.
Yes, it is.
They called a timeout.
Yeah. And now we have a timeout from Muskogee, so we're going to take a timeout with you. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. And the play clock has been started. Spiewak is lined up. Ray has the hold. The ball is down. The kick is up. And it is good. And the Carl Albert Titans lead 14-7.
All that for that.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. Your scoring recap brought to you by Champion Plumbing. Don't settle for less. Call the champs. That was 52 yards and 6 plays. Took a minute and 25 seconds off the clock. Capped off there by Xavier Robinson with a 13-yard tough run down for the score. All that set up by Tayshawn James and the pick. Going to be a high onside. Taken there by number 8. And he's going to get wrapped up there. Oh, he pushes out to about the 30.
We need to wrap him up.
A lot of people touching, but nobody bringing down.
8's the kid that caught the long touchdown pass a little while ago. He's a good athlete.
That's Caden McGee.
McGee, yeah.
Yeah. The ball is placed at the 30-yard line. And Carl Albert needs to stand up here and take another one.
Yeah, more turnovers. We like those.
Now, Coach, since Muskogee is now trailing, do you think they'll go downfield a little bit more?
Possibly. They're not going to deviate from their game plan.
There's number 4 there with the ball, and he's going to pick up 2 yards to the 32-yard line. Good hard run there.
Good tackle.
Yes, it was.
Number 22, I'll bet you. Yep.
If it was 22, it'd be Cody Longstreet.
That's him. Cody's he reminds me of like a bulldog or
he does.
What are they?
A steer wrestler.
Steer wrestler.
Yeah, there you go. Bulldog.
One of those guys.
2 to the left, 2 to the right. He's empty in the backfield. He's letting them come to him, so you knew what that was about. And they're going to stop that short of the first down. The ball's going to be placed up at the 37-yard line. 5 yards picked up on the play, brings up 3rd down and 3. You know, when he's retreating and you got a bunch of guys open, you know where.
Exactly.
It's a horrible feeling as a defensive lineman realizing that I'm getting there too quick.
It is, but they're trained.
Yeah.
They should stop and retreat right then. If it's easy, it's cheesy.
Yeah.
And I don't know how many times I said that for a long time.
Ficklin in at quarterback. Number 4 is in there in the backfield. Ficklin's going to take the ball. He throws it out here to number 8. It's a good catch. First down. That Caden McGee, that's they're throwing it where it can't get intercepted down like that.
Exactly. I mean, the only person that could have caught that is 8.
Right. The ball's at the 43-yard line. 6 yards picked up on the play. 1st and 10 for the Roughers. All right. 1st and 10 now for Muskogee. Got a man in motion left or right. Ficklin's going to drop back to pass, throws a man wide open across the middle. That's number 15. And he's going to get tackled there in Titan territory at the 35-yard line. There was a lot of motion going on back there. It stopped the attacking defense.
What a good throw.
It was a very good throw.
I keep saying that.
Yeah.
And this kid, and he's just a sophomore, is going to be special in the next couple of years.
He just got a rifle for an arm.
Year.
Yeah.
I don't know how they'll match up against 6A2 kids, but, man.
1st and 10. He's going to pitch back out here. That's the number 15 again. He's the one that just caught the pass.
Tough to bring down.
Yes, he is. He was riding on.
Number 12, Jafari Carter with a stop.
I don't know how to pronounce his name. Beasley.
Yep.
And again, he's a sophomore. Good night.
Ball's taken from the 35 down to the 15. 20 yards picked up on the play. 1st and 10 for the Roughers. 8 minutes and 35 seconds left here in the half.
On that last play, they got us by alignment. They jumped into a unbalanced set really quick, and they had us.
Ficklin's going to keep it himself right up the middle. He slides down there at about the 6-yard line. From the 15 to the 6 is 9 yards picked up on the play. Brings up 2nd and 1.
I'm thinking they don't want him carrying the ball too much.
No.
He looks good doing it.
And they've told him, you can tell, don't take a hit, just slide. Kind of wonders who they've got behind him.
Yeah.
2nd and 1 from the Titan 6.
2 wideouts, left and right.
I'm going to go left.
Yep. Got all the power. Ficklin's going to keep the ball this time. He goes around that left side. He gets the first down and powers forward down to the 1-yard line. 1st and 10, or actually 1st and goal from the 1.
Well, and I don't know what they're going to run offensively right now, but in watching them play Enid during the scouting deal, I noticed that they had a little bit of trouble with a 6-man front, like what we have right now on our goal line. I hope they do right now.
2 men wide to the right, 1 man wide to the left. Ficklen's going to keep it himself. He walks into the end zone.
They had
Touchdown.
no problem with it. Oh, there's a hold. Or something.
Well, he tossed it up there like he was looking for it. So, yeah, it's a hold on Muskogee, and that's going to move the ball from the 2 back to the 12. So, touchdown averted at this point.
Well, they've got a couple of kids that are going both ways.
Yes, they do.
Part of the line.
Yes, they do.
So, one of them's your favorite name, kid.
Yeah, Papia Kata.
Yeah, him. I'd try it, but I'd butcher it so bad.
Well, I know that I have. The ball goes back to the 12-yard line. First and goal there. So it won't be quite as easy. 1 man to the left, 2 to the right. Power to the left side. He's going to drop back to pass. He's looking for number 15. He's going to pass it over here to the inside. And no, it's over the head of 15. It was covered there by Tayshawn James. 6 minutes and 53 seconds left. The ball is still at the 12-yard line. Brings up second and goal from the 12. Tavion Johnson's in the backfield, trips to the left, 1 man to the right. Ficklin drops back to pass. He's looking over there to the left side. He's got a man inside, tipped away there.
Good play.
Great defensive play. And I believe that might have been Tristan Haynes again.
Yeah, I believe it was, yeah. Well, one of the things that I've been impressed with our defense is they're watching his eyes. That's why they're playing zone. They're watching his eyes and they're reacting to where he's looking because he's staring down his player, who he's throwing it to.
3rd down and 12. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Johnson's in the backfield. Ficklin's going to come out here to the right side. They apply pressure. They get up over the top.
I'll be darned.
And he does catch it with plenty of defense around, but he could not knock it away. Touchdown, Muskogee.
I bet that's number 8, wasn't it?
That was number 8. That's Caden McGee again. It's Trey Washington with the defense there. They've got their point after try on. The ball is up and it is good, and the score is tied 14-14. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others. Join the fight.
We come from different backgrounds, with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
Here at Champion Plumbing, we take pride in taking care of our community. When we hit the road, we're fully prepared to solve your plumbing issues. We're family owned, and we are the standard for plumbing service. With a team full of champions, being the best plumbers in Oklahoma is just part of the job. So when we show up, you can rest easy, knowing that whatever the issue may be, we can handle it and make you a happy Champion customer. Contact Champion Plumbing today.
We're back with you on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, where the Muskogee Roughers have just tied the score, taking up 4 minutes and 50 seconds, 11 plays covering 70 yards, capped off by a Ficklin to McGee pass reception. Tristan Haynes is back deep, but the ball is going to go out there to the 31-yard line, and fair caught there. That was by Ryan Ray, I believe.
I believe you're right. Sure hands himself.
Sure hands. 6 minutes and 40 seconds left in the quarter, or in this half, and the ball is going to be at the 32-yard line. We just need a nice, solid drive and a score to go into halftime.
Yep.
You're out in front of the ball. There you go. Back up. All right. Cash Ferris to Xavier Robinson in the backfield. Ferris is going to drop back to pass. Got a little pressure. Throws inside to number 1. They're going to lose yardage on this play. That was put out there to Billy McDown. He just never really got quite set up. 4 yards loss on the play.
That's called a tunnel screen. Outside receiver comes back inside. 2 inside receivers block out. Lineman filter out this way, and it just never got out. I don't know whose fault that was, but it was not good.
6 yards loss on the play brings up 2nd and 16. The ball's at the 26-yard line. 2 men to the right, 1 to the left. Ferris is going to hand off there to Robinson across that left side, and he gets tripped up behind the line of scrimmage for another loss back to the 25 or possibly the 24.
They are quick to the ball. We were talking about that earlier.
Yep.
They're quick to the ball. That's one of the linebackers that tripped him up.
It's 3rd down and 18 now. Trips to the right, 1 man to the left. Ferris is going to take the snap. He's going to drop back to pass. He's got a little bit of time, but he moves out to the right. He's going to come back. He throws across, picks up a man there almost, but just out of the hands of Trey Washington. And so that brings up 4th down and 18 from the 24-yard line. That's a punting situation for the Titans. Your second quarter sponsor is Champion Plumbing. Don't settle for less. Call the champs. Trey Washington does the punting for the Carl Albert Titans, and he is back to do that. And number 3, we know who that guy is.
Yep.
McGee. Actually, that's Jaden Bell back deep. Bounce. Good bounce. And he
Clip.
picked it up. There's a block in the back. Big time by number 4.
What is that guy looking at?
I don't know, but he wasn't looking at that because he hit him in the back just about as big as you could see. We could see it from up here. Muskogee has the ball inside Titan territory at the 46-yard line. 4 minutes and 48 seconds left to go. Defense has got to step up here and hold. And it looks like Muskogee's going to take a timeout. We're going to take a timeout with them. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others. Join the fight.
We come from different backgrounds with diverse interests and unique learning.
We're back here with you on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, where this evening it is football weather in Oklahoma. You can see a beautiful moon coming up in the east, and we are coming back for this last 4 minutes and 48 seconds of the first half.
And we're back to action from the 46-yard line, where it's first and 10.
Muskogee comes to the line quickly. Ficklin is under center this time. He's going to keep it and push back to pass. He's going to throw it long down the field. He's got McGee wide open, and he's in for the touchdown. That's not McGee, that's Jaden Bell, number 3. Anytime they do anything different back here, we have a tendency to let somebody free on the backside.
Yeah, that's just discipline. We weren't very disciplined in that respect. The safety should never let anybody be as deep or as wide as they are.
That was a 46-yard touchdown pass from Ferris to Bell, or not from Ferris, from Ficklin to Bell. Ball is down, the kick is up, and it is good. And Muskogee now leads 21-14 over your Carl Albert Titans. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others. Join the fight.
We come from different backgrounds with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, where the Muskogee Roughers have jumped on top by one score, 21-14, 4 minutes and 40 seconds left. That was one play taking 8 seconds and was a 46-yard touchdown pass from Ficklin to Bell.
All that stuff in the back that the quarterback did, his sleight of hand, so to speak, was just to throw us off, just to make us stop for just a second, because the number 3 knew where he was going.
Right.
And so did the quarterback, and away it went.
Ball is taken there at the 30-yard line. He is knocked down there at the 36.
I believe that was Ryan Ray again.
I think it was. 4 minutes, 36 seconds left.
The ball is fielded at the Titan 25 and advanced to the Titan 35.
The ball will be placed at the 37-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Carl Albert Titans.
First and 10, Carl Albert.
Your second quarter sponsor is Champion Plumbing. Don't settle for less. Call the champs. Trips to the left. Robinson in the backfield. 1st down and 10 at the 37-yard line. Going to be handoff to Robinson right up the middle, and he's going to make it back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
We got somebody down.
The ball is going to be placed there again at the 37-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 10. We've got a man down on the field, so we're going to take a break. We'll be back with you here in just a moment.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others. Join the fight.
Here at Champion Plumbing, we grew up under these lights, so we know what hard work and dedication really means. Because to us, being the best is about helping our community when they need us most. It's about giving our all on every play and every job. Being your hometown champs means being part of a team that succeeds together. So every time you call, you get nothing but our best. And that's what makes us Champion Plumbing.
We come from different backgrounds, with diverse interests and unique learning styles.
We're back with you here. That was Tanner Norman taking off the field gingerly, and we'll try to keep you updated on what we find out from him. One man to the right, two to the left. 2nd down and 10. Going to drop back to pass, throws across the middle. He's got a man wide open at the 45. He cuts outside and gets down to the 40. 1st and 10, Carl Albert.
I believe that's Tayshawn James, Coach. Again, they're in a two deep, and we're throwing the ball over the middle. I think that's Tayshawn.
It is, number 7.
That's Trey.
That's Trey, you're right. You are right. Yeah, Tayshawn's 5.
But I think Tayshawn's the one that caught the ball.
Okay. First and 10, ball's at the 40-yard line in Muskogee territory. Going to be handoff there to Robinson. He's going to get hit before he ever gets untracked. He's going to do everything he can do to get back to the line of scrimmage and maybe pick up a yard down to the 39. They're keying on him now.
Well, yeah.
You know.
When you say in the paper that they couldn't stop me.
Right. That usually has a tendency
they're going to see that. They see that in the, they call it bulletin board material, and they're going to try and stop him.
And they have a bulletin board. Yeah.
And bless his heart, I think.
Well, there again, it was what we talked about. Kick that in the creek and move on because that doesn't matter anymore.
Let's go.
One man to the right, two to the left. Robinson in the backfield. Ferris takes the snap. He's going to drop back to pass. He steps up in the pocket. He's going to have to run on out. He's going to pick up maybe a yard, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
They've got some kids that can rush the passer.
Yes, they do. Takes the ball from the 39 to the 38-yard line. Third and 8. 2 minutes and 40 seconds and counting. Got trips to the left. Robinson in the backfield. Robinson's going to go in motion to this left side. It's going to leave him in there all by himself. Ferris is going to go down in the backfield. Lost his footing. And that ball is going to be placed all the way back to the 43-yard line. 5 yards lost on the play. That brings up 4th down and 13 for the Titans. And Trey Washington's going to move into the punt position. Jaden Bell is deep for the Roughers. He'll be standing just outside of the 10-yard line, about the 11. He keeps moving back. Now he's to the 10. Trey gets the kickoff. It's a nice kick. And they're going to let that roll. It's going to go down there all the way down to the 10-yard line. And that's where Muskogee will take over with 1 minute and 32 seconds left. Well, you think they'll take some shots?
Sure.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they should.
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't put much pressure on him. We have to bring a backer to put pressure on him. So, yeah, I think
then you lose numbers.
Shots.
Yeah,
that's right.
This time Ficklin drops back to pass, going to be an inside pass to that right side. He's got room, and he's got speed. He gets tripped up right there at the last moment.
There's a flag.
There is a flag back at the 20-yard line. And Muskogee is backing up, so it looks like a hold on Muskogee.
Holding offense.
Man, he's quick.
He is fast. So from where the flag is, it's going to be placed just outside the 10-yard line. So really no gain on the play, but they saved the down, so it's 1st and 10 again at the 10. One minute and 25 seconds left. Ball is snapped. Ficklin's going to throw it out there to that left side. It's going to be a
hitch and pitch.
Hitch and pitch. He hitched and pitched it right there at about the 18-yard line. So that ball goes from the 10 up to the 33-yard line. 23 yards picked up on the play.
28-yard gain on the play. That moves the ball down to the 38-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
That is something that Carl Albert has done.
We have.
Yes.
Yeah, we did it in the state finals one year.
I know they
Taylor
did.
Hawkins.
Ficklin drops back to pass. He's got plenty of time. Throws it right across the middle. Man wide open. That's number 3 again, Jaden Bell.
My goodness.
And he's going to move the ball from the 33 in Muskogee's territory down to the 40-yard line in Titan territory. 1st and 10. 1 minute and 7 seconds left on the clock, and they're lined up ready to go. They're just waiting on the chain gang. Ficklin's going to take the ball. He drops back to pass, throws it out to the left side. He's got a man wide open on the sidelines. That's Jaden Bell again. And that's going to be enough for, that's 12 yards down to the 28-yard line. That's enough for another 1st down. 59 seconds left. That only took 8 seconds off the clock, Coach.
Yeah, they're using the sidelines well. And if they throw it in the middle, they still have, 2 timeouts left?
Absolutely. Two men to the left, one man split wide to the right. Ficklin drops back. He's got some rush this time. The ball's going to drop.
I think it was tipped by the rush end over here on the left side.
If he'll turn there, we'll be able to tell you who that is.
Oh, that was an outside backer. That was 10.
No, it was 20, wasn't it?
Was it 20?
Yeah, Caden Longstreet coming from this left side. Ball's at the 28-yard line, brings up 2nd and 10. 55 seconds left in the half. This time they actually do go to a huddle, but the clock is dead, so nothing's happening. 14 seconds left on the play clock. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Ficklin's going to drop it, throw it right across the middle to number 28. That's Anthony Watson with the reception. He's going to pick up 13 yards on the play. The ball's going to be placed at the 15-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Ruffers.
That tackle was by Tayshawn James. He's a good.
Ficklin drops back again. They've got a rush. They're throwing deep to the end zone. That was intended for Jaden Bell. That time is just overthrown and out of his reach. 41 seconds left.
Coach Herbert's trying everything he can to put pressure on this kid and hoping that the secondary can hold up for just long enough to get into halftime.
41 seconds left in the half. Carl Albert's trailing 21-14.
Let's put a little rumble in Gary Rose Stadium. It's 2nd down.
Ficklin drops back to pass. He's going to keep it himself and cut across. He's standing at the line. He is across the line when he throws the ball. And that I thought it was intercepted, but it was not.
Yeah.
There has to be a flag on that because he had stepped across the 15 when he threw the ball. Let's see what they call here.
Illegal forward pass.
That's exactly what they're calling, illegal forward pass.
It's a loss of down.
That's going to bring up third down, and I believe it's a 10-yard penalty from there. No, 5 yards. Going to move the ball back to the 20-yard line.
So it's third down.
Third down, and, well, they can actually get a first down, so it's third down and 15 from the 20. 32 seconds left in the half.
Titans, let's get loud. It's third and 15.
Well, the Titan fans are getting excited. Ficklin is going to drop back to pass. He's going to push up across that left side. He's across the line of scrimmage and gets out of bounds there at about the 14. 26 seconds left. It's fourth down. They're going to give it to him at the 15-yard line. So it's 4th and 10 at the 15.
Well, I think they've got a pretty good little kicker here. We don't know his name.
His name. I've got his right.
Number 12. Three's holding. He's a good athlete.
Yeah, you got to watch him.
You always have to watch what's going on. I mean, and Tayshawn, again, is one of the better field goal blockers. Boom.
Boom, and he got it. We're going to pick it up.
Stupid score.
Oh! Thought we had a chance there. We've got 21 seconds left on the clock in this half. That was blocked
by Tayshawn James.
By Tayshawn James, who has actually just been a blocking machine.
The thing is about we go as coaches, you go over this every week. When you block one, you have a guy on the other side,
right?
That is the scoop and score guy. We almost scooped it and we didn't get it done, but close.
Carl Albert has the ball at their own 30-yard line. 21 seconds left in the half.
That was a great play by Tayshawn.
Absolutely, he is so fast off the start.
Yeah.
Going to be just a push up the middle there by Xavier Robinson. 3 yards picked up on the play. The ball goes from the 30 up to the 33-yard line. And that's going to be the end of the half. They're going to let the clock run out, 2-1. And that's the end of the half where the Muskogee Ruffers lead the Carl Albert Titans 21-14. We'll be back with you for your halftime presentation here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Here at Champion Plumbing, we take pride in taking care of our community. When we hit the road, we're fully prepared to solve your plumbing issues. We're family owned, and we are the standard for plumbing service. With a team full of champions, being the best plumbers in Oklahoma is just part of the job. So when we show up, you can rest easy, knowing that whatever the issue may be, we can handle it and make you a happy Champion customer. Contact Champion Plumbing today.
We come from different backgrounds with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others. Join the fight.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, where we're going to have a presentation here by the Carl Albert Titan Marching Band. And halftime is brought to you by Tunnel Buy Houses. We buy and renovate homes. We also lease and own or finance homes throughout the state of Oklahoma. Tunnel Buy Houses. Well, that first half, 14-21, and good job there. Turnover, 2 turnovers. one with a pick, Tayshawn James, and then Trey Washington coming in and blocking the field goal. And that's kind of what keeps us close right now at this point, because that would have been a 2-score lead had they gone in right there.
Exactly.
So, well, we know that the coaches will come up and do their job. We're going to let you take this opportunity to watch the band, and we're just going to step out and we'll be quiet and let the band play. Mike.
Say hi to Susie. He going out?
He needs to ask you a question. How are you?
Yes. Susie's here.
I'll ask you.
outside stunts 2 or 3 times and they've been picked up. The outside stunt hasn't been picked up as readily. And he gets rid of the ball so quickly. It's a smooth. That's very first second. A lot of times where we're coming from, that's what we do. That's typical.
So that was your Carl Albert Titan marching band there with their halftime performance. And there's going to be a moment here. We are also going to have the Palm Squad, and they will be doing a presentation here in just a moment as well. So, Coach Goff, as we look at halftime here and the adjustments that could possibly be made, we were talking, off the air just a minute ago, trying to apply pressure. It's just coming hard. It's coming difficult.
Yeah, we've tried a couple of times up the middle with a mic stunt, with bringing the mic backer, maybe Mike and Will together, but they have picked that up each time that we've done that. The only time that they haven't is when we've come from the outside. So we'll see. We may even bring a safety stunt. I know we'll bring a Will or a Sam stunt from the outside, but I don't know about bringing a safety stunt because, my goodness, he's so good with the ball. And if we're coming from the outside, a lot of times they'll leak a guy over to that side, and he'll throw over there.
Exactly. Well, and he's doing an incredible job at just getting rid of it so quickly.
Yeah,
so
he is. Got a real quick release.
If you don't come, if you can't get him up the middle and you can't make him move side to side, then that
we better intercept the ball.
Right. There you go. Well, this is our pom-pom squad. That's your Carl Albert Titan 22-23 pom-pom squad, and their performance. They will also be performing at state in the spring. So, we talked. You said something earlier when we were off the air, and it really made me think. But just in regard to, well, maybe this is going to be a shootout. And they're going to get the ball coming back out of the second half.
They are. We need to stop them.
And we've got to stop them. You can't have a shootout if they get up by 2 scores, because then you start having to do some things you don't want to do.
Exactly.
And anyway, as we look to this second half, we're going to have to figure out how to nicely say we've got to control the line of scrimmage a little bit better. Our quarterback does not have the time their quarterback does right now on the offensive side, and our defensive line is really not getting any pressure back there. So we've got to be winning that line of scrimmage, and I know that's what they're talking about in the locker room. I mean, that's where they're coming from.
We said this many times. Games are won and lost in the trenches.
Absolutely.
And right now we're not faring very well.
Right.
There you go.
There you go.
So come on, boys.
And that's not anything to say that we just need to put it together, play a little bit better. We have done what we had to do. I mean, we're down by 7. That's just where we are.
Yeah.
So get the ball back, go score, and then put it together again.
Exactly.
The defense has got to hold up. We'll be back with you here in just a moment. Your halftime show is brought to you by Tunnel Buy Houses. We buy and renovate homes. We also lease and owner finance homes throughout the state of Oklahoma. Tunnel Buy Houses. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. back with you here with your halftime show brought to you by Tunnel Buy Houses. We buy and renovate homes. We also lease and owner finance homes through the state of Oklahoma. So, Coach Goff, you want to run down some 5A scores there at halftime?
Sure. I have Lawton against Lawton MacArthur. Lawton's at halftime is leading 21-14. We have McAllister leading Ada 21-0. We have Guthrie leading Duncan 28-7. Glenpool is getting beat by Sperry 27-7. That's on the other side of the state. Weatherford is ahead of El Reno 14-7 in the third quarter. Shawnee is getting beat by Ardmore at halftime 14-0. And then Cache down south is getting beat by Elgin 14-0. And then a battle of the Bishops.
There you go.
Bishop Kelly 0, Bishop McGinnis 28 in the third quarter. Dell City 24, Midwest City nothing. And that is a halftime score. Bartlesville and Sapulpa 20-7. Sapulpa. And then Piedmont and Blanchard. Should be a really good game.
It really should be.
21-13. Piedmont's ahead 21-13. Noble is ahead of Tuttle is ahead of Noble 35-13. Southeast is beating Classen SAS 46-0.
And that's
Tulsa,
halftime?
That's at halftime.
That's halftime. Wow.
You know, I did a lesson a couple of weeks ago at church on mercy.
There you go.
We need to have the mercy rule in Class 5A.
Yes, we do.
Claremore is tied with Oologah 21-21. Tulsa Edison Prep 28. Tulsa Memorial nothing. Will Rogers, they must be better this year. 17, Durant 6. And then last night, I believe, Eisenhower 36, Altus 21.
That's right. So Altus is still down.
Yeah, bless their hearts.
Yeah, they are. And I hate to say it, I think they've become a swim school.
Yeah. I don't know whether that's good or bad.
Yeah, well, it's good if you're in swim in Altus. So,
yeah.
It's one of my good friends down there that she's been coaching down there about 40 years.
Oh, my goodness.
So she just won her 4th state championship last year. So, all right, well, 4 minutes and 12 seconds. The teams are beginning to make their way back out on the field to get ready for their warm-up. Carl Albert's trailing Muskogee Ruffers 21-14. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others. Join the fight.
We come from different backgrounds, with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
Here at Champion Plumbing, we take pride in taking care of our community. When we hit the road, we're fully prepared to solve your plumbing issues. We're family owned, and we are the standard for plumbing service. With a team full of champions, being the best plumbers in Oklahoma is just part of the job. So when we show up, you can rest easy, knowing that whatever the issue may be, we can handle it and make you a happy Champion customer. Contact Champion Plumbing today.
Here at Champion Plumbing, we grew up under these lights, so we know what hard work and dedication really means. Because to us, being the best is about helping our community when they need us most. It's about giving our all on every play and every job. Being your hometown champs means being part of a team that succeeds together. So every time you call, you get nothing but our best. And that's what makes us Champion Plumbing.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, where the Carl Albert Titans are trailing 21-14 here at half. Just want to remind all of our viewers, if you would like to participate, you can find us on Roku, YouTube, Facebook Live. Go to the oksportsnet.com app or oksports.net app, and you can download the Oklahoma Sports Network app. On that, you can see all of our stations, and you can watch the playbacks of any game that are on all of our stations at any time. That is free of charge to you. So as we get ready for this second half, the players are warming up, and we will be back in action here in about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And Carl Albert will be kicking off to the Ruffers. They will get the ball to start the second half as they deferred. And so one of the things that we talked about during the game was, you know, if you can shut down Xavier Robinson, you put a lot of pressure on Cash Ferris.
Yes, sir.
And so, and that's, you know, we talked about that they're just keying on him. And he has not been, you know, let out of the gate much this evening.
No, he hadn't been able to. They're quick defensively. They play good technique, and when they get there, they're going to hit you.
Yeah.
And he's not. He hadn't had the opportunity to get loose yet. He did over there on the sideline one time, and I thought he was going to outrun him, but again, they caught him, unfortunately.
Right. So here we are as we start to get ready here for the second half. Coach Farley is going to be getting his group together there at about the 35-yard line. And we know what to expect here.
Yep.
That it should be just another deep onside.
Well, I don't know if you noticed or if anybody in the audience noticed, but when we did kick it deep onside to it was about to the 25, they had a little blocking scheme set up for that.
Yes, they did.
Tried to get the kid that caught the ball, I think it was number 8, tried to get him loose on the other side of the field, and they were blocking back towards where the ball was caught. If they get loose, could be good for them.
Yep.
Bad for us.
Well, Cash Ferris is down here warming up his arm. Devin Woodring also, the second-string quarterback, he's warming up his arm. Keecher, if you'll move in a little closer down there towards the field. There we go.
Do you see Tanner down there?
You know, I actually was looking for him earlier to see. And
I didn't even see him take him off the field, but I don't see him down there.
Actually, I think I see him right over here, standing over here by Xavier Robinson. So that's number 60 down there, Tanner Norman.
Oh, good.
So he seems to be doing okay. He's got his helmet on. They haven't taken it away from him. So that's good.
I think it was his leg that was bothering him.
Yep.
So. I think he's a two-way guy, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
To kick from the 40-yard line.
Spiewak is lined up to kick, and we're going to expect to see him kick it down over here to about the 30, 25. Much better.
He's
going to be taken there by number 8.
Good night.
And he almost busts through there, but he is picked up there by number 15.
Caden Davis.
There we go.
That was a very good kick. High to about the 20, little just inside the 20 on the numbers. He needs to keep doing that. That's going to be good. We may need to kick it the other side once just to see if he can do it.
The ball is at the 35.
Motion.
Going to hand off this time around the corner there to number 8.
Lee got tackled out there. Thank you.
Finally got a flag, and it looks like there's going to be another flag that comes in over there on the sidelines.
We probably hit him late, so it'll be offset.
I think he might have hit him right there at the boundary line, and maybe that's what they're talking about.
their number 4 just kind of double wizard our defensive back that was coming up to make the play.
That was an end around there to Caden McGee. Let's see what the man in white says now. Got holding against the Roughers. We've got face mask, and that will be offsetting, and so it's still 1st and 10. The ball will be at the 35.
1st and 10, do it again.
Mm-hmm.
We can't hope for that every time, though. I mean, we've got to make plays. We were coming to make a play, but got thrown down.
They're going to move the ball back over here to this right hash. That's where it started from. So Jamarian Ficklin has been doing a great job this evening at pushing that ball all around the field.
We said earlier in the game, before the game, one of our keys is to try and contain him.
Trying to contain that.
It's very difficult.
3 men split to the left, 1 man to the right. Ficklin drops back to pass, throws one to the inside there. It's just like a screen, and he's going to just follow a blocker all the way down to midfield.
That is the tunnel screen that we tried to do over here a little while ago to number 1. And
Andre Beasley goes from the 35 to the 50, 15 yards picked up on the play, brings up 1st and 10.
You know, one of the things we were talking about, he throws a very catchable ball.
Yes.
I mean, it's not too fast. It's just very catchable. And he's a sophomore.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I never was in that position, but because I was never catching or throwing, but the ball looks soft in the air.
It does. It really does. It does.
That's what it looks like.
Yep.
Ficklin drops back to pass. He's going to throw one long down to the left side. He's got a man wide open, and he hits him right there at the 20-yard line. He gets thrown out of bounds there at about the 12. There again, that was Jaden Bell again streaking down that left side. The ball goes to the 12-yard line. 38 yards picked up on that pass play. 1st and 10 at the 12.
And that was a hitch and go. He pumped the hitch, and Jaden Bell just took off. And he was in between the corner and the safety. Hit him perfectly in stride. Beautiful play.
3 men to the left, 1 man to the right. Going to be a handoff there in the middle to number 4. And, you know, they haven't really had a lot of running room.
Well, that was him. That was one carrying the ball.
Yep. Oh, it was.
Yeah.
It was Ficklin. Goes from the 12 to the 9. 3 yards picked up on the play. Brings up 2nd and 7.
As far as running game goes, he's their running game too right now.
That's exactly right.
I mean, not that those other guys couldn't, because they're quicker than a hiccup. But see, there's 2 over here. There's 3 over here. I mean, I figured he's going to run it.
Yep, he's going to keep it himself. He cuts back to the inside and gets all the way down to about the 2-yard line. And that looks like it's going to be enough for the 1st down. Goes from the 9 to the 2. Are they going to say 1st down? There is a flag on the play.
Flag on the field. It's against us.
Another face mask, and that's going to move it half the distance to the goal from the end of the play. So that puts the ball at the 1, and it's 1st and goal from the 1.
The ball will be spotted at the 1-yard line. Will be 1st and goal, Muskogee.
And really, Coach, this is not what we needed. We didn't need them to come out and just score quickly. Going to be a handoff there to number 4. He gets hit at the line. And he goes down at the 1. No gain on the play. 2nd and goal from the 1.
No good. 2nd and goal.
Well, we had a defensive. This is a goal line defense, and we had.
Caden Davis, again, the lead defender.
It's called a crazy stunt. That means everybody's going inside, and it worked that time. Thank goodness.
Split to the outside. You got to kind of keep your eye on number 3 and number 8, Caden McGee. Nope, he's going to keep it himself. Ficklin pushes through. Touchdown, Muskogee.
Well, defensively, we were way too high. Our defensive tackles need to get lower, and they just pushed us off the ball. They have a pretty good size offensive line. Look. So we need to get lower.
Score is now 27-14 for the Muskogee Ruffers. They've taken the first possession of the second half and driven it 65 yards down the field in 6 plays. Ficklin takes it in from the 1-yard line. The ball is down, the kick is up, and it is good. And the Muskogee Ruffers lead now 28-14. 9 minutes and 17 seconds left here in the third quarter. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others. Join the fight.
We come from different backgrounds, with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
We're back with you on your Oklahoma Sports Network, Carl Albert Titan channel. 65 yards, 6 plays, 2 minutes and 41 seconds. And that was a whole lot of Jamari and Ficklin. The ball is kicked. It'll be a short kick. And, almost. And the ball was free there for a second. I think he was thinking it was going to bounce out of bounds, and when it didn't, then he had to take it. He took the ball at the 30-yard line, fell forward to the 37, and that's where Carl Albert would take over. 9 minutes and 14 seconds left here in the third quarter.
I'm not sure who that was, but he'll be instructed to field that,
yes,
whether it's going to be inbounds or out of bounds.
Right. Your third quarter sponsor is Bobby Lewis Insurance. Surprisingly great rates with 2 locations to serve you, Choctaw and Del City.
I'd like to see us start running the ball more, but I don't know that we can do that.
Going to be a
We're
handoff
ready
here.
To find out.
Yep.
Nope.
Right back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all she wrote. No gain on the play, brings up 2nd and 10. Gonna have to pull some tweaks here. Robinson lined up behind Ferris. 2 wideouts, one to the left, one to the right. Going to hand off to Robinson again. He's looking to this left side. He's going to try to get to the outside, and they just cut him in. He gets up to the 40-yard line, falls forward to the 41, picks up 4 yards on the play, brings up 3rd down and 6. You know, they are really good at just stringing that out.
They are.
And
we're not getting people cut off.
Right.
And they're making us string it out. And that's, the sideline is your friend for them, but not for us.
2 men to the right, 1 man to the left. Tight end on the left side. Robinson in there.
It's a predictable down, and then we have to throw the ball.
Going to be
here comes that inside screen
again.
He's
going to get the first down. There's going to be a flag thrown all the way back.
Dart
and he's going to push it down inside the 10. And he falls down there at the 9-yard line. Flag back here at the 45 in Titan territory.
Trey advances the ball all the way down to the Muskogee 7-yard line. Flags on the play.
Well, it looked like that was a pretty good play until we see that flag come rainbowing in from the backside. Holding on Carl Albert. So that's going to move the ball from the, if they take it from the spot of the foul, which they do, that'll move the ball back to the 34-yard line. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 12 from the 34.
That penalty moves the ball back to the Titan 34-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 13.
on the positive side, that was a good play.
That was a good play.
I don't know that he would have got tackled by the kid that was being held, but he may have.
Cash Ferris drops back to pass. He throws it out here to Xavier Robinson. Robinson's going to get it across the 40 and knocked out of bounds there at the 41-yard line. And that recovers the 10 yards.
Ferris pass to Xavier Robinson is complete.
Fourth down.
6-yard gain on the play, which moves the ball out to the Titan 41-yard line. It'll be
Fourth down and 7. And that's going to put Trey Washington into punt formation. And back deep will be Jaden Bell.
They've got 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now they got 11. Darn it, I was hoping.
Yep. Nice punt. See if we can get a good bounce. We do. The ball's going to go out of bounds about the 6-yard line.
Great punt.
Great punt there by Trey Washington. And so Muskogee's going to have the ball at their own 6. 7 minutes and 18 seconds left here in the third quarter. Your third quarter sponsor is Bobby Lewis Insurance. Surprisingly great rates with 2 locations to serve you. Call if you live in Choctaw at 405-281-6700. And if you live in Del City, call 405-670-3665. Let's see if we can stand up here a little bit. Maybe get a break, maybe cut a pass, maybe pull a fumble. Ficklin takes the ball. He's going to come around to this right side. He gets brought down there at about the 13-yard line. They're going to give him to the 14. So that's 9 yards picked up on the play, brings up second. Actually, 8 yards picked up on the play, brings up second down and 8.
An 8-yard gain on the quarterback keeper brings up 2nd and 2 from the Muskogee 14.
The pass out here to number 8, and he's going to catch that ball just in front of the 20-yard line and get hit right there. So he's out to about the 21. That was Caden McGee with the pass.
It was a good job of tackling. And again, we mentioned this at halftime. Where we stunt from, he's going to look to throw that way.
Right.
Because we're losing a defender by rushing him.
Right.
And he's just pretty good at getting rid of it.
He's a smart young man
because
he sees where the pressure's from.
He's been coached well.
Yes, he has. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. He's going to flip it out there to the left side. He's got a blocker in front. That's number 15.
That's, a lot of this is one-on-one stuff.
That's exactly right.
I mean, that's just what we used to call a sweep. I mean, it's just a pass out there,
that's
one-on-one, RPO, whatever you want to call it, and we got to be able to make tackles one-on-one.
The ball is moved out to the 26-yard line. 6 yards picked up on the play, brings up 2nd and 4. Ficklin all the way at quarterback. This time he has 2 backs in the backfield.
3.
That's right, 3 with the kids back up front. Ball goes up in the air. He's got a chance.
Oh, my goodness. Sorry. I shouldn't say that.
Well, the flag came in from 30 yards back. I think he might have thrown his shoulder out trying to throw that.
That was a wheel route. Guy went out and up. When he goes up, you chuck him a little bit, and here comes the flag. Pass interference.
They're talking. I don't think there's any way that kid could have got to that ball, even with the chuck. And I know that.
And that's true.
That's
in
not
high school football.
That's not a thing in high school football. Yeah.
You know, a lot of people think, oh well,
right.
It's uncatchable. Well,
that's
we don't
right.
have
well,
uncatchable.
That's right. We don't. You know, they still haven't given us, there it is, holding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it'd have to be.
Right. So they move the ball up 10 yards, and that goes from the 26 up to the 36-yard line, and that's a first down for the Ruffers.
That penalty will move the ball to the Muskogee 36-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, Ruffers.
5 minutes and 26 seconds left here in the third quarter. Two men to the left, two men to the right. Man in motion, right to left. The ball is over Ficklen's head. Great recovery there by Ficklin, but he's going to be dropped back at the 25, 26-yard line. And so 10-yard loss is going to bring up 2nd and 20.
Nearly a 10-yard loss in the play brings up 2nd and 20.
He's got good hands, too.
I'll bet he's the point guard in basketball.
I bet he is.
You know, and probably the shortstop in baseball.
Yeah, and if he is coming from that left side, you know.
He's not shortstop then.
No. Going to flip around there. They're staying with him that time. That was
we didn't.
It's intended for Andre Beasley. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 20.
And one of the things, and I don't know that we'll do this, but one of the things we could do is we could just go straight man all the way across, play with a free safety in the middle. They call that red. Whether we'll do that or not, I don't know, but at least we'll be able to bring a backer or two, and I don't know if we can stay with them. We'll see.
Got trips to the right, one man to the left.
3rd and 20, how about that?
3rd and 20. Going to be a throw back.
Double pass.
Going to be a pass back across the field.
Oh,
step in. Oh, that looked like an interference on the offensive player.
Yeah, could have been.
It's going to be 4th and 20, and they're going to punt.
That was unbelievable. That was a great read by the secondary.
Absolutely. And great that he stayed with his man over there on the opposite side of the field.
Yep. He did a really good job. Guess who the punter is?
Yeah. Which means he could throw the ball from there just as easily.
That's true. But I don't think he will.
No.
It's not that time of the year. Look at that punt.
Gets a decent punt away. The ball's going to bounce backwards there. And good field position there for the Carl Albert Titans. So the Carl Albert Titans are going to take over at about the 43-yard line.
Score.
The spot will be at the Carl Albert 43, 1st and 10.
4 minutes and 25 seconds in the third quarter, and that's exactly what we need is a drive and a score. Get this back to a one-score game.
I'm going to keep my eye on Tanner Norman this time, see if he's limping any. I saw him kick his leg out a little bit.
2 men to the right, 2 men to the left. Xavier Robinson in the backfield. Cash Ferris is going to take the snap. Going to hand it off there to Xavier Robinson across that left side. He pounds forward for about 2 more yards.
Hand off to Xavier Robinson up the middle for a 3-yard gain.
Our center is probably, what, 215, 220? He's blocking a 300-pound kid.
Yes.
And he couldn't do it right then. He did all he could do. But Tanner did a good job. I mean, Tanner's fine.
3 yards picked up on the play brings up 2nd and 7. We need to play, I would think, with just a little bit more
quickness,
pace. Yeah,
I don't know if we have that.
One man to the left, one man to the right. Robinson in the backfield. Ferris takes the snap. He's going to pass out there to the right side. He cuts back. He's going to pick up the first down, but that's all.
Is that Trey?
I believe so.
Good play.
That's to Tashawn, possibly. Yeah, because Trey was on this side.
Okay.
The ball goes into rougher territory at the 46-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Carl Albert Titans. You know, you've got to keep that. You got to keep it honest with running the ball. I mean, I know what Brandon's doing there.
Sure.
Xavier Robinson's going to push up there for another couple of yards. He gets across the 45 down to the 44, brings up 2nd and 8.
you know, I don't know if they want to change the pace. They could put him at quarterback and run the heavy set.
Yep.
You know, they haven't stopped us for more than 3 or 4 yards.
3 or 4 yards, yeah. You could just do 3 yards in a cloud of dust and see what happens.
And that, you know, keeps the defense off the field.
Trips to the left, one man to the right. Ferris takes the snap. He hands off to Robinson again. He's going to cut out to the right side. Going to push forward for about another 1 yard from the 44 down to the 43.
One of the things that handicaps us is that they're not wanting Cash to run the ball.
Right.
And that's a read play normally. And he has, in most cases, the option of either handing it off or running himself. And I don't think they want him carrying the ball.
3rd down and 7. 2 minutes and 13 seconds left in the quarter. 2 men to the left, 1 man to the right. Man in motion from right to left. It's going to be a pitch out here. He's going to try to cut back. He cuts back up the field. It was a good cut. He's going to go from the 43 down to the 37-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
I just love Gary Ray. He's an interior lineman. Plays left guard, and he blocked number 74, who is a 290-pound kid.
He's a big boy.
He blocked him to the 50-yard line.
We've got a man down on the field, so we're going to take a break. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Here at Champion Plumbing, we take pride in taking care of our community. When we hit the road, we're fully prepared to solve your plumbing issues. We're family-owned, and we are the standard for plumbing service. With a team full of champions, being the best plumbers in Oklahoma is just part of the job. So when we show up, you can rest easy, knowing that whatever the issue may be, we can handle it and make you a happy Champion customer. Contact Champion Plumbing today.
We come from different backgrounds, with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, where the Carl Albert Titans are going for it. 1 minute and 40 seconds left here in the third quarter. Go with the heavy set. Need to pick up a long one. Xavier Robinson's in the backfield, and there are whistles everywhere, and Muskogee calls a timeout. Well, I think we would have made one on that one.
Yeah, they came through a little bit, but
Muskogee calls a timeout. We're going to take a time. Well, do you want to take a timeout or do you want to stay here?
This shouldn't be very long.
Yeah, it shouldn't be.
It'd be 4th and 1. They had I believe we would have made it too, but it was a little bit of a high snap.
Yep.
And he'd had to wiggle his way in there a little bit because they penetrated.
Yep.
What had happened was number 27, his name is Tavion 27. Houston had cramped up and had gone to the sideline. They didn't realize he wasn't back out there.
There we go. Well, he's back out there now.
He's back out there.
Yep.
So that's why they called the timeout.
Yeah, I was going to say, and he couldn't come in without calling the timeout.
That's exactly right.
Yep.
So here we go.
Lined up in the heavy set again is Xavier Robinson. He'll take the
unbalanced to the left.
He'll take the direct snap. Got a motion to the right side. Robinson's going to go that way. He's got the first down. He's pushed over the top of the pile and gets down to the 31-yard line. Needed 1, picked up 7.
I was wondering when they were going to shift those two guys, and they did, and they got them.
You know, when you know what's coming and you don't feel like you can stop it, and then they do something different,
yeah,
it causes you to wonder.
Exactly.
And that's all you need for that 3 or 4 yards. 1:22 left in the third quarter. Ferris back in at quarterback. Ferris takes the snap. He's going to pass over here to the left side. That's to Trey Washington. Trey gets down to the 25, falls forward, and they're going to give him to the 25, so he picks up 6 yards on the play, brings up 2nd down and 4. Trey hobbles off. Billy McDowell goes on in his place. They trade sides then and move Tayshawn James to the left side. Tristan Haynes is on the right side. Billy McDowell wide to the right. Ferris takes the ball, hands off to Robinson. Robinson goes up the middle. He gets hit by number 54, and he's just not going to go down. He's going to push all the way down to about the 22-yard line, and there's another flag on the play.
54 is a good player.
Yes, he is.
He's really good.
Yes,
he's
he
quick,
is.
And he's 6'3" and 250.
A little bit of extracurricular activity out there on the far side around the 20-yard line had to do with Billy McDowell and one of the cornerbacks there from Muskogee. So the guys in stripes are talking about it.
Now, you were talking about one of the goals of each game is not to have a personal foul.
That's exactly right.
I hope that's not one on us.
Hope this doesn't break the.
Looks like 8's getting taken off the field.
They're going to call it a first down, and then it's a dead ball, personal foul on both sides, and first down for the Carl Albert Titans.
Yeah.
So that was a I don't like you, you don't like me, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we can't do that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, especially in a game like this.
Right. 28 seconds left here in the third quarter. Tristan Haynes is wide to the left. Trey Washington is back in the game wide to the right. Ferris takes the snap, hands off to Xavier, and he's going to get knocked down there at the 19-yard line.
54 caught him from behind. 54 is a good player.
Xavier Robinson makes it down to the 19.
Going to pick up long 2 on the play, brings up 2nd and 8. And you're getting ready to hear the fourth quarter song by the Carl Albert Band.
You know what the name of this is?
No, I do not.
When my son was playing tuba, that part right there, they called it Boys.
Boys.
Yeah, and I don't know whether that's what it's called now or not, but
I have no idea.
Martin King had the rights to it. He put it together, and I guess he relented, and now we can play it every time.
All right, well, I've just always known it as a fourth quarter song, and everybody goes crazy, and so here we are. We're in the fourth quarter. We'll be back with you in just a moment for the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Here at Champion Plumbing, we grew up under these lights, so we know what hard work and dedication really means. Because to us, being the best is about helping our community when they need us most. It's about giving our all on every play and every job. Being your hometown champs means being part of a team that succeeds together. So every time you call, you get nothing but our best. And that's what makes us Champion Plumbing.
We're back with you here at the beginning of the fourth quarter. Your fourth quarter sponsor, Cheap Sleep Furniture. 2nd down and 8. The ball is at the 19-yard line. We are in the red zone. Handoff there to Robinson across the left side. He breaks free and gets down to about, he's still pushing. He's going to get inside the 10-yard line, and that's going to be enough for a Carl Albert Titan first down. They're going to place the ball at the 10. We are in the red zone. Red zone is brought to you by Dynamite Driving LLC. DynamiteDriving.net, 635 Northwest 7th and more. Call 405-467-9121.
Heavy set.
We're going at the 10-yard line. Looks like the heavy set coming in. And that's exactly what we've got. It's going to be set to the left side.
So we're unbalanced with 4 linemen to the left, plus 2 backs.
Going to go straight up the middle. He gets hit right at the line of scrimmage, gets down to the 9, possibly the 8. Ball was down, they're saying. Looks like the 9-yard line. 1 yard picked up on the play, brings up 2nd and goal from the 9.
I'm thinking they probably have a little pop pass for that because they had safeties and everybody up pretty tight. I've never seen Xavier throw the ball.
I bet he can. I bet he can.
I would think he would throw it if he's going to throw it to that 6'5" kid.
Yep. Caleb.
Again, they ought to go left. Whether they do or not.
He's going left this time.
Well, I'll be
Gets hit in the backfield again. No gain on the play. The ball's going to be down again at the 9-yard line. This will be 3rd down and goal from the 9. This time they're going to bring Ferris back in the game. Trey Washington. Also Tayshawn James. And Tristan Haynes.
Unfortunately, our offensive line got knocked back that time.
That is a good defensive front right there for Muskogee, and they are pretty good-sized young men.
Yes, they are, and they get off the ball really well.
Ferris takes the snap. He drops back to pass. He's got time. He throws it over to the inside, to the outside that was intended for, I believe that's Tristan Haynes, but I'm not sure. I can't see his number.
4th and goal.
That's going to bring up 4th down. Watching the sidelines, 18 seconds left on the play clock. Ferris is going to move back in. Actually, that was intended for Trey Washington that time. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Ferris takes the ball, runs out to the right side, throws to the inside, caught! And that was in the end zone, I believe.
Good job.
Yes, his feet were in the end zone. His feet were in the end zone. You should be able to see that on the replay, brought to you by J.R. Rowlett.
That's just a simple, I say simple, it's a comeback route with a sprint out to the right. And the quarterback, he did this last week. He throws that ball right there very well.
Very well. Running to his right.
And running to his right.
Right.
I don't know if he can do it going to his left. I'm assuming he can, but he does it really well going to his right. And Trey Washington ran a great route.
The ball is up, and it is good, and that brings the score. Carl Albert Titans 21, and your Muskogee Ruffers the 28. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, where the Carl Albert Titans have just gone 14 plays and took up about 6.5 minutes and went 57 yards, capped off there by a 9-yard touchdown pass from Ferris.
4th down.
On 4th down, that's right. It was feet barely in the end zone when he caught that pass. So here we go. Spiewak is setting the ball up again. We know what this normally looks like. Ball should be right down about the 30-yard line on the left side. Going to be a little bit shorter, nice and high. And he gets hit immediately, and the ball is down.
That's what he's supposed to do right there.
That's right, at the 34-yard line. He hit that high enough you could get your coverage underneath it.
I thought they were going to hit him before he got there.
The defense has been standing on the side. I know we have a couple of guys that play both ways, but the defense has been standing on the side. Defense has got to come up and be strong.
Yeah.
The ball will be spotted at the Muskogee 34-yard line.
Maybe they're getting tired. Them.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope they're getting
Like
tired.
the Bombers did last week.
We'll tell you a little bit about the fourth quarter song here in a minute. Handoff there to coming around the left side. Going to come up and get pulled back. Great job. Loss on the play of about 2 yards. That ball's going to go from the 34. They're going to give him to the 33, and quite honestly, Coach, I don't think he made it that far.
Yeah.
2-yard loss on the play brings up 2nd and 12.
Second down and 11. I don't think he made it to the 33, but again, I'm not wearing a striped shirt.
Tristan Haynes did a really good job of setting the corner and turning him back inside where everybody else was coming.
Yep. Came up from a safety position to make that happen. Second down and 11. Trips to the right, one man to the left. Going to be a pass. Going to throw it back here to the inside. He gets hit right there. There's a flag in there. The ball came out, but it looked like it was dropping down. Now, I'm not sure what the flag is for.
I think we face masked again. But I don't know that for sure.
We'll see. And our guys are backing up, so it looks kind of like that might be what it is. They moved that flag back to the 33-yard line. It actually looked like there was some holding on the play. Holding against Muskogee. And we got that call finally from the 33. It'll be back to about the 23-yard line, 24-yard line. And that'll be second down and 20 from the 24. Oh, sorry.
Oh, they're saying that the ball was down. Our coaches are saying no, it was live, and they're saying no, it was down.
Gary Rose Stadium, let's bring the noise because it's second and long.
Second down and 20.
Wind the clock, Mike.
Trips to the left. One man to the right. Going to drop back to pass. Fickler's going to keep it himself right up the middle, and they were ready for that. Don't let him out. He's going to get about 15 yards on that.
Good runner.
That goes from the 24. He's going to make it all the way up to the 38-yard line. 14 yards picked up on the play, brings up third down and 6. We've got a man down on the field, and we'll be back with you in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Here at Champion Plumbing, we take pride in taking care of our community. When we hit the road, we're fully prepared to solve your plumbing issues. We're family owned, and we are the standard for plumbing service. With a team full of champions, being the best plumbers in Oklahoma is just part of the job. So when we show up, you can rest easy, knowing that whatever the issue may be, we can handle it and make you a happy Champion customer. Contact Champion Plumbing today.
We'll be back with you here in just a moment as we have the number 28. That was Anthony Watson that goes off the field with the cramp. It's third down and a long 6. The ball is at the 38-yard line. Trips to the right. There's a man that was actually in motion over there. Ficklen's going to throw it out there to the left side. He's got the first down, and the man immediately goes down. So from the 38 up to the 47.
You can't stop that.
Nope.
That's a timing route. He's running as fast as he can to their sideline, and the kid just stops.
1st and 10. 8 minutes and 23 seconds, and the clock is ticking. They're going to keep taking the play clock down to under 10. Ficklin in at quarterback. He drops back to pass. He's going to throw it over there to the left side. He's got a man. That's number 8. That's Caden McGee again.
What they're doing, Coach, is they're in twins out there, 2 guys. The outside guy or the inside guy, one of them is going to run off.
Lunch, yeah.
And the other one's going to go about 5 yards and just stop.
Right.
And we're playing zone, and we've got to cover a certain zone, and that one's open.
Ball goes from the 47 over to the 48 in Titan territory. 5 yards picked up on the play. 8 minutes and counting. Trips to the left, one man to the right.
That kid's going to go in motion. There he comes.
Going to be a handoff there to number 8. That's Caden McGee coming around that left
getting
side.
Held.
There's a flag that finally came flying in. I'm pretty sure the guy in the white hat heard Coach Goff telling him that guy was holding.
My bad.
No, that's fine.
I don't know if anybody else saw that. I mean,
that's why you have to tell him.
He had him around the neck.
That's why you have to tell him.
Unfortunately.
Right. So the flag is going to be at the 47, so that's going to move the ball back to about the 43-yard line. And that goes back into Muskogee's territory at the 43. Brings up 2nd down and 14.
Coach Cordy's coaching up Tayshawn and Tristan and Trey. God, all 3 T's. That's hard to do.
Yep.
That's about what's getting ready to happen, I think.
Trips to the right, one man to the left. Going to reverse back around this left side. Got to stay home. It's number 15. That's Andre Beasley. He goes from the 43 in Muskogee's territory down to the 38 in Titan territory. 1st and 10 for Muskogee.
They're doing it all, Coach. They're running reverses. They're throwing the ball well. They're running the ball well. Quarterback's throwing the ball well. It's keeping your defense off balance.
Right.
And it's just really difficult to play somebody like that.
Trips to the left, one man wide to the right. Ficklin's going to run it himself, right up the middle, just a quarterback draw. He's going to push up there for 5 to 6 yards. Goes from the 38 down to the 32, 6 yards picked up, 2nd and 4. That was number 77, Emerson Williams, that comes running off the field there. A little bit of a limp, but he's going to be all right. Got Jaden Bell split out to the left. Caden McGee split out to the right. Bell's in motion left or right. He's got the ball around the right side. He's looking for running room around the corner, and he goes down to try to stay in bounds, and he does. He makes it to the 30-yard line. That's 2 yards picked up on the play, brings up 3rd down and a long 2.
I don't know if we're just taking poor angles, but that was a pretty poor angle. I know 3's got some speed.
Yeah.
But, a little while ago, whenever, what's his name? Tristan Haynes came up the field. He did a great job of turning back.
Making him turn, yeah. Third down 2. Ficklin looks to the sidelines, and Muskogee's going to call a timeout. This will be their first actually their second timeout of the half. So they'll have one timeout left. We're going to take a break with them. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Here at Champion Plumbing, we grew up under these lights, so we know what hard work and dedication really means. Because to us, being the best is about helping our community when they need us most. It's about giving our all on every play and every job. Being your hometown champs means being part of a team that succeeds together. So every time you call, you get nothing but our best. And that's what...
Your fourth quarter sponsors, Cheap Sleep Furniture. This quarter is sponsored by Cheap Sleep and Mattress in Midwest City. Cheap Sleep is the home of the price match guarantee. Same-day delivery on all your furniture needs. Mention this broadcast and receive a free gift when you visit Cheap Sleep Furniture and Mattress. Third down and short for Muskogee. Carl Albert needs a stop. 6 minutes to go in the fourth. He's going to keep it himself around the right side. He's got that and more. And he's going to get down inside right at the 20-yard line. 10 yards picked up on the play. 1st and 10.
We didn't get lined up right then, and we were going to try and play the field, and he started out on the short side, then came over to the strong side. He went short side. We'd have had to guess right on that one.
Right. McGee to the right. That's Jaden Bell wide to the left. McGee's in motion, going to turn around and hand off this time. And that's really the first time they've handed off on that alignment. That was to number 4. That's Latavion Johnson. 1 yard picked up on the play, brings up 2nd down and 9.
You know, our defensive line is playing a lot better this half. We're working up the field a little bit and staying in our rush lanes.
2 men split wide to the left, 2 men to the right. Ficklen's going to pass it right across the middle. He's got a man wide open. Good hit there, caught there by number 28. And that was Anthony Watson. The ball is down at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal from the 5.
Takes a little guts to go across the middle, but he's like 205 pounds.
Yep.
So it doesn't take too much guts for him to go across the middle.
Well, and I mean, honestly, Ficklin he's just dead on.
He is. He's unbelievable. They're running this way.
Ficklin's going to take the snap. He's letting the clock run down. It's 3 seconds left. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to hit hard and bust right through the middle. Touchdown.
Linebackers needed to recognize that they had the 3 backs sitting to the left, and I don't know whether they could slant them or what, but they didn't need to do anything over to the right because there was no way they were running over there.
The kick is good, and that makes the score 35-21. We'll be back with you in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. Welcome back to Carl Albert Titan, Oklahoma Sports Network. We want to take a moment of personal privilege, and we have a coach that's been around, and he's kind of like Mr. CA, Coach Tex Rollins, who is around here for many, many years. And we just want to give our condolences to Tex. His wife, Anna Beth, passed away this past week. And Coach Goff, I know that you've been very close friends with Coach Rollins for many, many years.
Yes. He's in a position right now where he needs a lot of prayers and sympathy, and we're going to try and help him out that way. I get an opportunity I work for the funeral home that's going to bury Annabeth, and I get a chance to drive them, his family, to the cemetery. I feel very privileged to get a chance to do that.
Absolutely. So for those of you that know Coach Tex Rollins, and please keep him in your prayers this next week, month, and he was here at the game this evening. Actually, he's standing down here on the sidelines right now, and we're just happy to have him with us. Going to drop back to pass. He's going to drop back again. He's going to throw it across the middle. He's got a man wide open there at the 50-yard line. So from the 36 to the 50 is a 14-yard pickup on the play. He's going to actually give him to the 49-yard line. 16 yards picked up on the play.
Tayshawn James has some sticky hands.
He does.
That's pretty good.
1st and 10. They've gone to a little quicker, and he's going to get hit right as the ball is hitting his hands. That was intended for Tayshawn James.
Cash needs to see that that's the same coverage we play. That's cover 2.
Right.
Corner's going to squat, and he better throw that either faster or don't throw it.
Get it there quicker. Yeah.
One of those two.
2nd down and 10. 4 minutes, 26 seconds left. Playing with a little more pace when the clock is moving. 2 men split to the left, 2 men to the right. Xavier Robinson in the backfield. Ferris drops back to pass. He's going to get caught back in the backfield and go down. He's going to get brought down there at the 45-yard line in Titan territory. So that's going to be a 6-yard loss on the play. Actually going to give him to the 46. And Carl Albert's going to call their first timeout. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. 3rd down and 15 for your Carl Albert Titans here. 4 minutes and 10 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Your 4th quarter sponsor, Cheap Sleep Furniture. Cash Ferris takes the ball. He's going to throw it across the middle just at the feet there. It was intended for Tristan Haynes.
4th and 15, what do you do?
I say that was Tristan Haynes. I believe it was intended for Tayshawn James. Well, 4th and 15 with 4 minutes left, you go for it. You gotta have your 16-yard play.
They're signaling it in right now. They better hurry.
11 seconds left on the play clock. One man wide to the left, trips to the right. 3 seconds left. He gets the ball off. Ferris drops back. He's got time. He throws it across the middle. Caught! First down. That's your 19-yard play instead of your 16-yard play. Great catch there in the middle of traffic.
Any bets on it being Tayshawn James?
That was Tayshawn James all the way. The ball goes from the 49 down to the 34. First and 10. 2 men to the left, 2 men to the right. Ferris drops back, pitches out there to Xavier Robinson. A man falls down. He's across the 30, down to the 25. He's dragging Muskogee players, and he gets all the way down to about the 22-yard line. 34 to the 22. First down, Carl Albert.
The pass is complete. And the ball will be spotted at the Muskogee 22-yard line. First and 10, Carl Albert.
Caden Godot in, wide to the left. 2 men to the left, 2 men to the right. Pitch it out there to Caden Godot. He's cutting up across the 20 to the 15. He gets brought down right there by the ankles at about the 13-yard line. We are in the red zone. Dynamite Driving LLC. Call Dynamite Driving at 405-467-9121. Is it the 13 is the yard to make. They're going to hand it off there to Robinson. He cuts across the 10, falls short down there at about the 9-yard line. That'll be a first and goal from the 9. 3 minutes, 15 seconds. We might get to see an onside kick here if we can
exactly
score.
What I was thinking. If we go score and get the extra point,
yeah,
the most exciting play in football
I believe
is
so.
The onside kick.
Always is. Ferris looks, throws across the middle. He's
Big
got
boy.
a man, catches it there at the 3-yard line. Falls forward to the 2. 7 yards picked up on the play. Second and goal from the 2. We're going to line up in the heavy set this time. You got to believe you're going to get a healthy dose of Xavier Robinson. Nope, they're not. They're leaving Cash Ferris in. Ferris drops back, looks across to the inside. Oh, he gets hit there at the 5-yard line.
Timeout.
He's going to get brought down. They're going to back him up to the 7.
The 5-yard loss in the play moves the ball back to the Muskogee 7. It'll be third and goal.
Third and goal at the 7-yard line. I don't want to.
Go.
Trey Washington. He's up to about the 4, down to maybe the 3.
Now timeout. Nope.
2 minutes and 6 seconds and counting. And they call timeout. They burned about 5 more seconds there, though we didn't need to. Timeout for Carl Albert. And we're just going to stay with you right here.
4th down and 3, Coach. We need to go score a touchdown.
You have to.
Yeah.
You have to.
If we don't go score a touchdown, then they probably start taking knees after they
Absolutely.
run a play or two.
Well, here we are, 2 minutes left in this game. Did I mention our fourth quarter sponsor is Cheap Sleep Furniture? Mention this broadcast and receive a free gift when you visit Cheap Sleep Furniture and Mattress.
Well, it looked like they were, I don't know whether they're trying to trick them or what, but it looked like they put the heavy set in. What that means is X is going to get the ball and run it.
That's right. So here we go. We're coming out of the timeout.
Well, there's
The
Trey
ball-
Washington out to the left.
Ball is on the 3-yard line. We're going to go with the heavy set. Xavier Robinson is going to take the direct snap. Move to the left side. Xavier Robinson's going to toss it back to Trey Washington. He's got a man wide open. Touchdown, Carl Albert.
Great play.
Great play. You're going to get to see that again. Great job. Touchdown, Carl Albert. Great job. That was well designed. Probably a 2-point conversion play.
No.
No?
No. Caleb Cornell.
No, not here, but wasn't that typically a 2-point conversion
generally,
play?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, not here.
Again, snap, hold, and kick. They're very important right here.
Ball's down, kick is up, and it is good. And so the Carl Albert Titans squeeze it a little closer, 28-35 now Probably an onside kick coming up. We'll be back with you in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. We're back with you here. Carl Albert Titans are ready coming up, and you've got to believe that this is an onside kick coming, and of course Muskogee has no belief that it's not going to be that as well. Ethan Spiewak is lining it up.
He's going to kick the top of it, and hopefully it'll go about 5 yards and then bounce like that. That'd have been a great one.
Yep.
I don't know what happened.
Looks like somebody got across the line first, so they're going to move the ball back.
Well, that was a really good kick right there.
That last series was 2 minutes and 45 seconds, 11 plays, and capped off there by a little 3-yard pass from Trey Washington to Caleb Cornell.
He waved that off. I don't know why he even threw it then, if he's going to wave it off. Huh.
Well, no.
That doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't. And I'm sure that the Muskogee guys are going to be questioning that as well.
Well, that was in our favor, I think.
Yeah, I believe so.
It bounced exactly the way he wanted it to.
Here we go again, top of the ball.
Bounce.
Let's get the bounce. And
our ball.
Ball's down. I think we might have gotten it. The ball kept bouncing around like a pinball, and I think we might have gotten it.
We were on top of it. I don't know if a lot of things go on down the bottom of that pile.
Absolutely. Let's see what the man in white says, because he's the only one that really matters. There's still not been any.
Come on, dude.
You've got to say something. Carl Albert ball! 1 minute and 51 seconds left. Carl Albert has the ball.
We've got to go score.
Yep.
And then what? Do we go for 2 for the win?
We're at home.
Well, that old adage goes out the window. I don't want them to have the ball.
No, I don't either.
Ever again.
The ball is in rougher territory at the 46-yard line. 1 minute and 51 seconds. You've got to play ball here. Ferris drops back. He's looking. He's going to take it. He's going to throw it across the middle. He's got a man. 1st and 10. The ball is at the 31-yard line.
Good throw. Good catch. Tayshawn James.
15 yards picked up on the play.
Tayshawn came off just a little while ago after he caught that 4th down pass.
1 minute and 43 seconds left. Ferris drops back, throws to the side, intercepted. Intercepted by number 3, who's been a thorn in our side all night long. That's Jaden Bell out there playing on the defensive side of the ball.
He's almost got 2 of those.
Yep.
He finally got one, unfortunately. Good play on his part.
That ball will be at the 30-yard line.
Take a knee.
And we've got 2 timeouts. They've got 1, but they don't have any reason to use theirs. 1 minute and 35 seconds left.
Looks like they're going to run a play. Maybe they'll fumble. But I bet it stays in the quarterback's hands.
Got 4 receivers to the right. You're right. Ficklen's going to keep the ball, run around that right side. He hits that right side, gets to the 31, and then goes down. So he goes from the 30 to the 31. The clock continues to run, 1 minute and 21 and counting. They're just going to continue to let that clock go. At this point, I could not figure out why the play clock had not been started. But now it's running. Ficklen is just waiting for the play clock to run down. Here he goes, snaps his hand, 1 second left on the clock. He's going to keep it himself, run up the middle. He's going to have the first down and more. He's going to step out of bounds, which is going to kill the clock. He should have slidden. But he's going to go from the 31 on the rougher side of the field to the 40 in Titan territory. 38 seconds left. Clock will start when the ball is snapped.
I mean, there's really no need for them to run a play. They just need to kneel it.
Right. He's going to step up under center this time, and that's exactly what they're going to do is go to a victory formation, and he's going to take the snap, drop back, knee down.
Should be the ball game. I'll go down.
All right. You can see the clock there ticking off. And that should be the game for this evening, where the Carl Albert Titans will fall to the Muskogee Ruffers 35-28. And they are lining up, and that should be the end of the game, and it is. So the Muskogee Ruffers came over 2.5 hours and played a heck of a game. And Carl Albert fell just short, had a chance there in the end, but was unable to capitalize. And the Carl Albert Titans have gone down. They're now 1-2 on the season. And they go down to the Muskogee Ruffers 35-28. We're going to be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others. Join the fight.
Here at Champion Plumbing, we take pride in taking care of our community. When we hit the road, we're fully prepared to solve your plumbing issues. We're family owned, and we are the standard for plumbing service. With a team full of champions, being the best plumbers in Oklahoma is just part of the job. So when we show up, you can rest easy, knowing that whatever the issue may be, we can handle it and make you a happy Champion customer. Contact Champion Plumbing today.
We're back with you on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, where you can see Coach Goff down on the field, and we hope to have a quick interview there with Coach Dunn. You know, there's always something to be learned out of every game, whether you win or whether you lose. And, you know, honestly, I have always learned more in losing sometimes than I have in winning. And so this evening we're going to take a lot of good things out of this. We saw the team pick up there at the end of the second and at the end of the second half and drive the ball down the field and score. We saw the successful onside kick and then, you know, just a little bit of an errant throw. It actually went right to the player, but was intercepted there by the Muskogee rougher, and that kind of dashed the hopes there for the end of the game. We've got Coach Goff, and he's going to be down on the sidelines. We're waiting on Coach Dunn, who is talking to the players right now in the middle of the field. And so we're going to stay right here until we can see Coach Dunn come over to Coach Goff. So the Carl Albert Titans are 1-2 on the season, falling to Coweta and now to Muskogee, having beat the Midwest City Bombers last week. Next week we have Elk City, and they will be coming in to Gary Rose Stadium and Jim Harris Field, and we hope that you will be with us for that broadcast as well. Your postgame is brought to you by Rose State College. Want to get college credit while still in high school? At Rose State College, high school students can earn up to 27 tuition-free credit hours of college credit through concurrent enrollment. Find out more at www.rose.edu/concurrent. Your fourth quarter sponsor was Cheap Sleep Furniture. Be sure and go by and mention this broadcast and receive a free gift when you visit Cheap Sleep Furniture and Mattress. Our player of the game is brought to you by Midwest Nutrition. For all your energy and nutritional needs, see Midwest Nutrition. This evening I would suggest to you, and we will not have an opportunity to talk with him, but this evening I would suggest to you that Tayshawn James would be our player of the game. Tayshawn played extremely well on the offensive side of the ball and was also part of the comeback there and the fourth quarter. So we continue to learn as we go, and this is part of that preseason that we talked about. This game does not affect our ability to go to the state championship and does not affect our district win totals. And so we continue to learn. We continue to grow stronger. We continue to get better. And that's part of what all of this is about. And next week we'll have the opportunity to do that again. So I invite you to stay with us on the Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, and you can watch these games at any time, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, by downloading your OK Sportsnet app. And you can watch Carl Albert, Midwest City, Del City, and 9 other schools that are on that app as well, and replay those games. This evening it has been a beautiful night for football, and Coach Dunn is doing a good job at working with the players down on the field, and we're getting an opportunity to see that firsthand, as right now they are saying their prayer at the end of the game. So Coach Dunn will be coming over in just a moment, and we are going to wait on him, and the football players will be going over to the band and they will be playing the school song. So they are all passing by Coach Goff right now. Keetra, let's go ahead and go down there and let's watch the football players just to give the audience a little bit of what we get to see. Keetra, move the camera down to the football players over here on the right, and with the band playing, and we're going to get the opportunity to so win or lose, the Carl Albert Titans will continue to sing our alma mater. This is the home of champions, and we are always going to have championship character wherever we go. So at this time, we're going to be waiting on Coach Goff to have the opportunity to speak with Coach Dunn. And here comes Coach Dunn right now as he's making his way over to Coach Goff. And so, Coach Goff, we are ready to go to you. All right.
Okay. Well, tough loss, Mike. What can you take away from this game?
Well, you know, that's the thing about sometimes when you lose, there's lots of lessons to be learned from it, you know, and this one started a couple of days ago. You know, we didn't have these guys ready mentally, physically. We didn't have a very good week of practice, and, you know, we got to demand it more as coaches. So we'll put that on us, and we'll get it fixed.
I know that going into halftime, it was a little difficult saying things, hopefully and they played so much better in the second half, I thought.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah. You know, and that's the thing. I think our effort is always good. You know, I don't think you can fault the effort. You know, that's something as coaches that you really want to be able to hang your hat on and feel good about every single game. But, you know, you also want to feel like you wanted it more. And tonight, I don't know that we, again, matched their intensity. I felt like that week 0 where a team just wanted it more than us, you know, and hats off to them. They got a really good football team, and they've got some really good athletes. And, you know, that little number 3 who made play after play after play, and then he ends up picking that ball off at the end there to seal the deal. They just, you know, that's always a bad feeling when you got a question to the team coming here and want it more than us at our own field. So, you know, things that we got to fix on Monday. It's what I told the kids just now. It's a Monday through Friday game. It's not a, you know, try to flip a switch on Friday night and go beat somebody. Not on our schedule. We play a really good schedule, so got to get better at that.
Well, thank you so much, Mike.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
See you. Back to you, Kurt.
All right. Thank you, Coach Goff, and thank you, Coach Dunn. You know, one of the things that you get with Carl Albert Titan athletics in all is honesty. And that's what you heard from Coach Dunn this evening. We've got to want it. We've got to want it more. Honesty even in saying this one's on us. We've got to go and play a little bit better and a little bit stronger. And so this evening, the Carl Albert Titans come out on the losing side, and yet every player is a winner. This is your Carl Albert Titan Football Oklahoma Sports Network. This is Carl Albert, home of champions. Thank you for watching. Good night, and God bless.
This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.